G'day, everyone. Welcome to this special night tonight, and welcome to Rob Richmond from Australian Camping and Four Wheel Drives. Rob, thanks for tuning in tonight, mate.
Hey, mate. Thanks for having me along. It's great to be here tonight, and great to catch up with everybody again as well. Everybody coming on. Great.
Rob didn't know if he can make it tonight. He was going to have a family do on, but things have changed, and Rob's been able to join us. And special guest tonight, I've been trying to get this guy on for a couple of years now. And he said, Buck, I'll come on the book launch and that. Brett Hogan from SMG Sorts. Brett, welcome, mate. Bloody good to finally see you, mate. And we'll have a chat.
Hey, Rob.
Have a chat. For those who don't know Brett, you've heard me talk about Brett many, many, many times, guys. Well, we actually get to meet the guy tonight and just show you what a magnificent human being he is with the amount of work that he's done for me and the charities and that over the years. But we'll talk about that soon, mate. Welcome. And for those who don't know, his last name's Hogan. He shares the same last name as another maniac called Jason Hogan from Crazy Dog Canvas. For those who don't know, Brett and Jace from Crazy Dog Canvas are brothers, guys. And I'll tell you what, the banter that goes on between these two is gold, absolute gold, but we won't be some of the stories they've got against each other are unbelievable. We won't be hearing those stories on this forum tonight because they're not for children.
That's the after midnight version.
Yeah, it is. It is some of the funniest stories and that. Gidgy's on. Gidgy reckons, geez, Brett, you look like a normal human. Yeah, I know.
Thanks, Gidgy.
He said, you look like a normal human, mate. So,
thanks for having me, Buck. I actually wanted to come on a couple of years ago, Buck, but you weren't, the money in the back pocket wasn't enough. So I thought, no, I can't come on yet.
I slipped him down.
I waited till you slipped him.
Yeah. Hold him up, mate. You can be easily bought. Hold him up. I just slipped a couple of beers down the internet to him, and he said, "Oh, come on, slip a couple of beers to me, and we're good to go." Rob, what are you on tonight, mate?
What are you on, Rob? He's on cordial.
This is cordial.
He's on the red door.
When you're at your sister's place and you forget to bring the beer, you go on cordial.
I'll email you a 6-pack.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Wouldn't it be good if you could do that? Wouldn't it be good if you could say, email me a 6-pack? Steve W's on over in the UK, everyone. G'day, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Steve.
Thanks for tuning in. It'll be bloody what it'll be.
Thanks for everyone saying hello. Yeah, it's something that I've always wanted to do, but Buck's pestered me about coming on. And I thought because of what we've done here, well, my little bit to help what we've done with the Rafa book, I thought, this is something that I reckon we need to do. So got a haircut, had a shave.
He did. He's been in with a makeup artist all afternoon, guys. Brett has. So no, it's good to see you on, mate. It's been bloody. I was hoping, and now that you've broken the ice and you've come on, mate, maybe we can have you on down the track again. Maybe we can have you on with your mad brother, and that will be a funny night. Having Crazy Dog on as well. Bradley Howe's on. We'll do a few shout outs, everyone. All the normal crew are on. Brad and Mary are on there. Look good. They were at a wedding the other day. Whose wedding were you at there, Brad? Camp and Oz is on. Jennifer G's on down there in Bowen. G'day, Jennifer. How are you? Say g'day to Robbie for us. Terry and Robin are on. G'day, Robin. How are you? Terry and Robin. Lewis Kudlak over in West Aussie, guys. G'day, Lewis and Hazel. Hope you're well. Wixie's on. All the Newcastle boys are on. Hope you guys are going well. Karen's on. G'day, Karen. How are you? Marky Lavelle. Mark's on bloody cloud 9 at the moment. He's bloody Parramatta Eels got up for a win last night, Brett. And Brett's not real happy, guys. His doggies got towelled up by the bloody Dolphins on Thursday night.
Well, it was raining. It was raining, and I'm sure a dolphin goes better than the wet than a dog.
Exactly right, mate. That was dolphin weather down there. It was belting down rain. Hey, listen, going live again tomorrow morning, guys, and we'll talk about the floods and all that type of stuff. So we won't get into that tonight. But tomorrow morning I am going to go live and we'll talk about the floods and just see how everyone's doing. We know there is a person doing it tough down there in the floods in Taree, and it's Annie's sister is doing it tough. She's been totally flooded out there, guys. So I saw a post from Steve there before, but we'll talk about the floods tomorrow morning on the live feed. So if anyone's down there in the flood zone, I hope you're going all right, guys. I hope you haven't been impacted too bad. Annie's sister has been flooded out very, very badly down there in Taree. Taree and Kempsey seem to be the two main towns that were hit the hardest, everyone. And boy, oh boy, what a wet year we've had, Rob. I mean, we got flooded out up here in North highways and bridges getting washed away earlier in the year here. Then we had, Rob, where you are, Brisbane got cyclone.
Yeah. We had the cyclone come through, and it was really interesting. I don't know about you guys, when the cyclone came through Brisbane, it was supposed to be really severe initially, and I just thought it was just going to just pull out to be a pretty weak storm. But in the end, where we are in Brisbane anyway, it came through right at the tail end and hit us really hard. And there was a lot of water and all that, and wind, and it wasn't too good, mate.
No, Brisbane and the Gold Coast got hammered. We were going to go down for that rugby thing that got cancelled, and then Southwest Queensland got hammered hard. Birdsville and Quilpie and all those places, bad flooding out in Southwest Queensland, and now the mid coast of New South Wales is getting hammered. So we've had a very, very, very wet year so far, but the people in South Australia will disagree with that. They're in drought. So what an amazing country we live in. We've got floods everywhere, and then you've got South Aussie in drought. So it's an incredible thing. Phil the Maniac's on, everyone. Phil's camping reviews.
Hey,
G'day,
Phil.
Phil. Phil saying g'day to Brett there. Another community legend, Nathan Schilling, out there at Ipswich. G'day, Nathan. Hope you're all well, mate.
He's a good fella. He's bought a bit of SMG stuff. Oh, Nath.
Nath, he's a champ. Don't you worry about that. Jamie Fulton. G'day, Jamie. Saying g'day to Wixie there. Terry G. Terry's on, which is fantastic.
Hey, Terry.
This guy didn't know if he'd be awake or not by the time we went live. Slacken's on from Canada, guys. G'day, Slacken. How are you? Saying to go to Steve W over there in the mother country. G'day, Slacken. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you can stay up and join us tonight for the thing. Pablo's on. G'day, Pablo. How are you?
Stevie's in the house.
Yeah, Steve's on too, and the Wanderer's in.
Hey, Steve. Hey,
Phil's
Rob.
on.
Which Steve's on? Steve from Soar Adventures.
Yeah.
I've seen him yet. Where's that? I'll have to
Down a bit lower.
Down a bit lower. Lorna McMillan. Hey, Lorna, how are you? Lewis, as I said, over in West Aussie. Ross Halliwell. G'day, Ross. How are you, mate? All the normal people are on there. Greggy Campbell. G'day, Greg. How are you, mate? Hope you're all well. Wixie. The Gidge. Good to see the Gidgey on. Gidgey saying g'day to Jennifer there in Bowen. How good is how good's the internet, everyone? We've got someone here in Canada saying g'day to Lewis over in Perth, Western Australia. It's just amazing technology now, isn't it?
It's also how good you can sort of bring everyone together. You know what I mean? Like
come together, mate, and everyone can have a discussion, and we live and talk to each other, and get all the comments from everybody else on the side as well. It's fantastic.
Buck, I've been going 8.5 minutes, haven't swore yet. It's not too bad.
Brett, was going like a trooper this morning. We did a little comms check this morning, and Brett was letting them loose this morning. He said, I'll get them all out of my system so I don't swear on the live feed tonight. So if anyone slips tonight, guys, we do apologise. We're going to try and keep family friendly, but if we do slip, we do apologise. We'll try not to.
If we do slip, we'll donate $20 to the animal charity. Courtesy of courtesy of Store Adventures.
you take it easy on them beers, Brett, or you be throwing pineapples in left, right, and centre. M's on today. Nags is on. Nags and M's. Who else we got? Pete McMurtry there in Townsville. G'day, Pete. I ran into Pete at the four-wheel drive show in Townsville the other day. Pete went out for a camp. He come and got a shady gear wall and then went straight out for a camp. Lynn Rogers dropped me off the Lynn and her husband dropped in and said g'day at the Townsville.
I know, Gidgey.
Apparel that goes on the Ozspit, Rob, and you can put all your veggies in that in. So Lynn did say,
they're awesome. That's awesome.
Hey, Buck that Fiona Hogan on there. That's my wife.
Where's Fiona?
She's on there. She wanted to come on. because she done me hair. She done me hair. No,
you're covering it all up, mate.
No, I got hair.
Fiona did his hair and said, "Put this hat on, you diddly donk."
No.
Oh, dear. Hey, Fiona, and who was it? Someone said to say g'day to me missus, my partner. I'll think of it in a minute. And another special guest on here, guys. My cousin, Gary Rogers. G'day, Gary. How are you? Gary and Dawn.
Awesome.
Hope you're well, mate. Gary's on. Gary was on holidays up here in far north Queensland only a few weeks ago, and Gary and Dawn popped in and said g'day. It was bloody good. It's always good to run into Gary's dad and my dad were brothers, guys. We're first cousins, Gary. So there you go. There, Gary's the general manager of Spitwater, guys, Queensland and Victoria. You know, the high pressure Spitwater machines. That's Gary's business, guys. So and he owns a Dick Johnson Racing, I think a BA Falcon, and he's also got the Dick Johnson Racing Mustang as well. So we're going to have Gary on for a chat about those cars one night, and maybe some video footage of him doing a lap in them. So that'll be absolutely fantastic. Jace Muller's on. G'day, Jace. How are you, mate? Saying g'day to Wix and Wixie and Brad. Who else we got? Camp and Oz. That's it. Nikki Slade. Nikki, how are you and Jace going with the floods there in Gloucester, mate? I know Gloucester's flooding badly as well. Hopefully you and Jace are doing okay down there in Gloucester, which is in the flood zones as well.
Jace had the mower out today, by the looks of it. We put a photo up on Facebook when the mower was out for some bloody reason.
Yeah, mowing water.
Talking about a mower, Buck, Rob.
Yeah.
Talking about a mower, I bought a brand new John Deere zero turn mower.
Yeah.
So anyway, the guy delivered it from John Deere on. It was pretty late, it was about 6 o'clock, so it was dark, and I didn't know how to. I've never used one before. My mower's obviously got the steering wheel. So anyway, I get the mower. Anyway, he showed me what to do, and it's all good being told it, but then getting on it with the zero turn where you got the two thingies. So anyway, I jump on it and start going down the road. Anyway, bang, straight into a tree. I was only going slow because I had the steering wheel. Whoever's got a zero turn, they're a little bit how you going unless you know what you're doing. Yeah, I thought I was going left, but I was actually going right. And then bang. And then I've come back up and I said to me missus, sell this thing. You just imagine what I said. Sell this thing. I want it. About 3 hours later, I got on it after 3 beers and I'm perfect now. And I love it.
Yeah, no, they take a bit of getting used to. On a serious note now, a guy in our rugby team, his mother-in-law was on a ride-on mower last year and reversed back and went down an embankment, and the mower rolled, broke her neck, and was killed on a ride-on lawnmower. So they can be serious. They're nothing to.
I know.
I know. But those zero turns, if you don't know how to operate, they do take a bit of getting used to.
I got a dam up the back, and all I could think of was me driving, going all here, and is going in the water.
Oh, dear idea.
The dogs can be dogs looking at these bubbles coming up.
Here's Steve now. Hey, Steve, we'll have a chat. Steve saying, sorry, been a bit busy. Hope everyone's okay. I'll definitely be getting a couple of books. No, that's good, Steve. Thanks a lot for that, mate. And we hope Annie's sister's okay. And I'm going to reach out, Steve, and see if there's something the community can do for Annie's sister, mate. So stay tuned. We're going to try and band together. We'll find out what we can do for Annie's sister, who's been totally flooded out, guys. So stay tuned for that one. We got a dear member of the community, Annie Fuller. Her sister's in trouble with the floods, guys. So we might need to come together. I'll have a chat with Steve over the phone and see if there's something we can do from this end to help out. So I don't know what it is at the moment, but I know if this community can help someone, I'm sure we can. This is the community to do it. Absolutely. The diddly donk from Serena's on. No, he's in Mackay now. Kane Higgins. G'day, Kane. G'day. How are you?
G'day, Kane.
Yeah. And remember what we're all here for tonight, guys, is the raffle book launch. And we're going to be talking about that very, very shortly. We've got some great prize giveaways tonight. There's one real special one, which Brett's going to introduce soon. And I cannot keep up with the comments, guys. Francis Fitzgerald, howdy, boys. Great to see you all, and a special good day to Rafa. Thanks, Francis. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Great stuff. Who else? We got Fat Pixies on. All the normal things. So anyway, I cannot keep up. I am about 50.
How are you, Lewis?
Oh my God, I'm at least 100 comments behind. I can't read all the comments, guys, out. Robert Nobly, Roberto. Robert and Maria Nobly were at the Mackay show today, guys. They live in Emerald. Awesome. And Maria won the one of the Shady Gear walls on the Christmas giveaway, and they went in and met Jean at the Mackay show today, Robert and Maria. So absolutely fantastic. Jim Nauman's on. G'day, Jim. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. I think I've caught up now. I've had to scroll through about 100 things there. So what I want to do before we get into the actual book launch, everyone, is we all know Rob from Australian Camping and Four Wheel Drives, guys. Rob was the big part, and as the reason the three of us are on tonight for the book launch is it was a team effort to get that book up and running. Without these other two guys on screen, it would not have happened. For those who don't know, the idea in this book is all from Roz and I. We've been bloody look out for crocodiles, look out for cassowaries, put your seatbelt on, Rafa, and all that for years. And we thought we need to make a book up. The only way we could do that was tap into Rob Richmond, guys. Rob's right into his AI, and Rob came up with all the illustrations and that using AI. We'll go into it then. That was only half the problem solved. And then we tried to get the books made in Australia, and it just, as you know, Rob, you got some books made. They were wonderful books, but the price, it wouldn't have worked, mate. We couldn't have done anything for charity because of the price of the Australian books. We did an auction. We raised about $4,000 for 7 books, and it was absolutely incredible. But to do what we want to do now and sell a heap of these books, it was never going to work if we went Australian made. That's where Brett comes in, guys, from SMG Sorts. And Brett got onto a supplier in China, and we'll talk about it a bit later, Brett. That supplier you got onto were absolutely fantastic, mate, weren't they? Just incredible. The work
she was next level. Absolutely next level. I've never dealt with anyone so thorough, ever.
Yeah. And they came up with a great little book for around the $5 mark, guys, which is what you want when you're doing stuff for charity.
Yep.
You know, the pages are a bit thinner than what you got done up, Rob. We had to try and go a bit cheaper in that to get them around the $5 mark, but they've still done a absolutely fantastic. And Brett, without you, mate, getting onto a supplier in China and doing constant liaison with them, mate, and talking back and forward, bargaining on prices, trying to squeeze them down even more, mate. It wouldn't have got off the ground. This would not have got off the ground if it wasn't for these other two blokes on screen. So I'll say it again later in the thing, guys, but in case I do forget, thank you so much. Without you two, this would not have happened. The raffle book.
Anything that you do, if I'm not involved, I get the shits, like as in charity stuff. Because I love helping what you do, because you do stuff that my wife loves doing, that sort of stuff as well. But obviously she doesn't have a profile like you. But you're just next level. I'm telling you, one day you'll realise it.
Yeah.
And what Rob, I reckon Rob's probably written half the things that are on AI, because the things he's showing me, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing, AI, Rob, isn't it? What we can do. As I said, this was just you tinkering around with it. We could have probably, but if this goes well, guys, there could be a second book coming out next year. And Rob's pretty confident with the way AI is progressing, Rob, that the illustrations and all that will be
exactly the same.
Closer to what Rafa.
One thing that's been looking into, Buck, looking at the AI and the way technology is coming along these days, guys, it's just jumping in huge hurdles, to be quite honest. Hey, one issue we had was trying to make sure that the image always looked the same, and it was difficult at that point in time. But I tell you what, now we can put an image in there and we can have the exact Rafa dog looking exactly the same through the entire book. It's just crazy the stuff you can do now, mate. It's gone. That was fantastic. But wait till you get to see the next one. It'll be even better.
and I'm hoping there will be a second. I've got a lot of great ideas up. Rafa goes on adventures. As we know, Rafa's been from everywhere, from Thursday Island in the Torres Strait, everyone, to Tasmania, to South Australia, and all in between. So Rafa goes on adventures could be book 2 next year, all going well. And as I said, Rob might be able to get the AI really cranked up even better than what this book is. But one of the great stories about this was Roz's niece, Luella, her little boy, Hendrix. He's a cute little fella. He got one of the original books that I actually made, Brett, with the donations that you gave me, mate. And he walks around with that book under his arm, and he gets in the car now and he goes, seatbelts on for safety, and all the little safety tips in this book. Hendrix, it's like drumming into his head now that when he gets into the car, he's got to put his seatbelt on and all that type of stuff. So there's a lot of really good tips for kids in there. We'll talk more about it later. But and that was the whole idea. Every safety tip in that book is couple of them are related to far north Queensland with cassowaries and crocodiles. But when it comes to patting strange dogs, hold mum and dad's hand across the pedestrian crossing. Don't walk behind cars if they're reversing. All that type of stuff. That's stuff we need to drum into our kids. And teach them all about danger and what to do and what not to do. But we'll talk more about that later, which will be the thing. Brett, I want to get on to you more, mate. Tell us a bit about Brett Hogan.
I'd like it. I'd like to, Buck, but I'm married. Thanks anyway, mate.
Tell them where did SMG come? Just in a few words, tell us a bit about Brett Hogan and how SMG Sports got up and running and what SMG Sports is about, mate.
I've got to be honest here because my wife's online, so she told me if I didn't say it, I wouldn't be getting a cuddle tonight. Well, in late 2016, I was working I worked at a plumbing store in Ipswich, originally from Ipswich. I worked there for like 8 years, and I've got an indoor cricket background. I used to coach the Queensland side. Jason was a Queensland player in 2011, and I'd coached stateside for like 5 years, and then I won a couple of national titles. But basically, I had a gutful of my job, and my wife said to me, goes, "Oh, why don't you start your own cricket brand?" I'm like, "You're kidding yourself, aren't you? I might have all the contacts, as in like players who could use me stuff, but I never ever thought that I'd be able to, make my own brand." Anyway, so I found some dude to do design before I knew how to do it. And I spoke to Stuart Law, who used to play for Queensland. He's a good friend of mine.
Great batsman, yeah.
Yeah, so Stewie gave me some ideas, and then I started the name of Shack Management Group. So the Shack Management Group was I was also tinkering and doing some managing of some Bangladesh national players, the guys that were coming through the 19s into the major teams, the test side and the one day side. So anyway, then I got those, and the name was Shack Management Group. So Shack word is more the word I've had around for years. Like I used to sell a couple of sunglasses, and it was Sunglass Shack. So I've kept that Shack word around because it's sort of a word that, I don't know, just goes with a lot of things that I had visions in my head.
Yeah.
So anyway, I did. My wife then said to me, obviously, start the brand, and then I got a few designs made. Gave a few things away. I probably gave away more stuff than I sold. And it just sort of snowballed. And then I quit my job in 2018 and moved up North Coast. And just basically I've gone from, a lot of, as I said to you this morning, Buck, I've gone through a lot of turmoil of, in 2018 when I was going all right. I got probably my first ever big clothing deal for a indoor cricket club at Strathpine, and the clothes turned up, and it was $8,500 worth of clothing, and the clothes turned up. Well, everyone knows the sublimation. So, Buck, the shirt you're wearing is sublimation, right? So, which means the design is in the fabric. I pulled the clothes out of this packet, and it was summer. And the pants, they were all like iron-on transfers. So I had burrs on the bum of the pants, and when I pulled them out, it was all stuck together. And I'm like, I can't tell you what I said, but it wasn't good. Otherwise, it'd be up for $20. Anyway, I got on the phone and I gave this guy, and he's like, "That's what you asked for." And to be fair, I look back at it now, and the pants had zippers in them, and you don't play cricket with zippers for one. And to be fair, I look back at it now, knowing what I know now. I don't profess to know everything, but I know a lot more than I did 7 years ago. I sort of think to myself, I probably thought I knew everything 7 years ago, and I basically knew jack shit. And so anyway, so it snowballed, and then I, obviously doing the design, and then getting involved with like national players and getting involved with some guys over in New Zealand, and it just snowballed, and to this day, like, I mean, I've sold my indoor cricket gloves, the biggest selling indoor cricket gloves in the world. I probably sold 6,000 in 7 years.
Yeah.
And your cricket bats, I reckon I've probably sold about probably 1,500 over the years. And it's something that, I mean, and then with me designs, all me cricket bats, every cricket bat that I've got, they've got the shack word in it. So if you've ever looked at my website and had a look at the names of the cricket bats, apart from the Judge, which is a Stuart Law bat, but every cricket bat has got shack in it. And it sort of rhymes with everything that I've ever done, and the designs, it's all in my head. Like, I mean, as I said to you this morning, Buck, if you spent 5 minutes in my head, you'd be like, get me out of there. Seriously, get me out of there.
We'll see some of your bat designs very, very shortly. Marky Lavelle, you won't want to know about a grey Nick twin scoop. You see,
I've actually had twin scoops made before over in Pakistan. They're not the authentic grey Nick, because grey Nick's obviously from the England, I think, or I think India make them now. But yeah, no, I've got bats before with different scoops and stuff, but I'm predominantly indoor cricket, whereas I've probably got the biggest indoor cricket brand in the world, and that it took me. I've probably been like that for the last 3 or 4 years. It's
Brett,
something I'm proud of.
It's not just cricket bats and gloves and that. You can do, and we'll see soon. I've got a slideshow coming up. Brett can do uniforms for any sort of sporting team, guys. So tonight's a bit about introducing Brett and SMG Sports and let you know what he can do, because I know a lot of you out there or will know someone or know a sporting team that needs to get clothes done up or get shirts done up, whether it's netball. Let's go through the slideshow now, mate, because we can talk about it, but a picture tells 1,000 words, as they say.
So the bat on the right hand side is me South Australian themed bat. So it's the redback shack.
Yeah.
Meaning a redback spider, redback. The one on the middle there with the darker red, that's the Wahaki shack, which is a Canterbury in New Zealand cricket bat that I designed for them. Yeah.
Nice, mate. So you're like, obviously indoor cricket's not only big in Australia, it's big in India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, New Zealand, South Africa. It's a worldwide. Like, anyone who plays cricket plays indoor cricket as well. So that's a bit of an idea of what some of the bats look like, guys. Some of the sporting teams that you sponsor, mate.
That's Canterbury that I do the uniforms for over in New Zealand. There's five provincials over there in New Zealand. I make 4 of their uniforms, 4 of the different clubs: Auckland, Wellington, Canterbury, and Southern Districts. So it's like our Queensland, Victoria, New South Wales, Western Australia.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Anyone who wants a sporting thing done up, they can get onto you and say, mate, I want to get an indoor cricket or a polo shirt, a sublimated polo shirt for indoor cricket, or a netball singlet or whatever. Let you know what colours, give you a bit of an idea. You will help them design that.
Yeah. As I said to you, Buck, I can make dog shit taste like a Mars bar. I've told that to a few people. And a couple of people I've told, they're like, you sort of hear this pause, and you're like, it's funny. And one lady calls me Mars bar man now.
Oh dear.
That's New Zealand. So that's that cricket bat there, that the girl on the second from the left, that's the Kia Kaha shack. And those bags, I make those bags as well.
Yeah, so you get the bags done, bats, gloves.
Yep. So that girl that girl on the left, Buck. That girl on the left's got a puffer jacket.
Yeah.
I do puffer jackets, and the right is obviously a hoodie.
Yeah, like so any sort of clothing equipment that can be put into a sporting team, guys.
Yeah.
Brett can do them. There you go. That's not netball. What's korfball?
I done the uniforms for the Australian korfball team. Korfball's a mixture between, I think it's netball and basketball.
Okay,
massive over in Europe. It's massive over in Europe.
Yeah. So that was your design there for the Aussie team, the green and gold.
That was the Australian side of the Yeah, this is
Margie,
a good photo.
Look at those bats, mate. Indoor cricket bats. How good are they? Gee whiz, you've got a few different designs there, mate. Eh?
Yeah, I've got 22 of them.
Have you?
Wow.
Does that include? Does that include? And you know what?
No, that'll be 23.
Oh. Here we go. That's an outdoor cricket team, mate.
Yeah, that's a gimpy side.
Okay, so you can do.
Twice.
Sorry.
What was that again, mate?
My wife reckons I owe $40 to the swear jar because I've sworn twice. Yeah, sorry, Buck. That's gimpy. Yeah, gimpy.
It's only the F or the C word.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a gimpy team that I done. Mary Valley.
All right. Well, there you go. So not only indoor cricket teams, you can do outdoor cricket bats too, mate. Can you?
Yeah. I got all outdoor stuff. Yep.
Oh well.
I got pads and gloves and that sort of stuff. I've actually just got some Stuart Law range coming out. Outdoor cricket bats. Outdoor gloves and batting pads that are being released in the next couple of weeks.
How good's that? Look, I remember back in my day playing junior cricket, you had to wear white, mate. But the cricket teams now wear all different colours, and it's really added to the game, I think.
So that shirt's there. That's for there when they play one-day cricket.
Right.
So when they play, they call it 2-day cricket because they don't play 4 days or 5 days like the professionals. Yeah. They wear white, but they wear coloured for one-day cricket.
So that's it. Nice stuff. There you go. Who are these up here?
Now, that's an indoor team over in Western Australia. I forget their name.
So you design those shirts for them, mate.
Yeah. See, when you get an order, and I've had some massive ones over the last couple of weeks with Canterbury. You got your size, your name on the back, your number, because when you play competition, they've got to have name and numbers because when they're getting picked for rep teams, so they'll know. Say if it says Rogers or bloody Hogan or bloody whatever on the back, then they'll see that and they'll know the name of. Hang on, well he's playing well,
Yeah.
Then trying to remember who the person was.
Fantastic. One thing I like about you, mate, I've dealt with other companies in the past, and you want them to design a shirt for you, and they'll give you here's 2 designs, and they'll let you make 1 or 2 changes, and then every change after that they charge you for it. Whereas you work in with your customers and go until they're happy, and you go, yep, that's what we want.
You just got to do it. You just got to do it. I mean, I look at it as a customer as if how I would want it. Like I know if I get an email from someone, and you know this, Buck, even Rob would know this. If I get an email or a missed call or something, I'm back in within 2 minutes. I'm telling you, I don't care. Like I'll get back to them. You send emails to some of these companies, they don't reply to you within 5 days. You're like, are you fair income?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I just like being prompt, mate, and that's probably why. That's one thing I sort of pride myself on.
Yeah, good on you, mate. That's a slick looking uniform there. Is that a beach volleyball or beach soccer team?
That's korfball as well. That's their other shirt. So they had two different playing shirts. Singlets, sorry. So I'll rephrase that. That's the beach korfball, Buck.
Sweet.
Right.
So they've got like a rebound, like where they play tennis on, like the hard court, and then they play the beach as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks really good. The Aussie team there. Getting into the serious stuff now, mate. Some of the Indian indoor cricket team use your bats, mate, and your gloves.
Yeah, that's rubbish Binny from India. Yeah, no.
He drives fast cars.
He drives fast cars.
Really, the 12th man.
I don't know some of those guys, but yeah, they all bought those bats. I mean, I think I've got about 27 Indian bats currently that I bought over the last few months.
Yeah. Oh, mate, yeah.
So that's that bat there. That's a Stuart Law Judge bat. If you look down the bottom of the toe where it says Judge,
yeah,
that's a Stuart Law bat. If you look at those gloves, see the gloves that guy's got on? They're the Indian gloves. So
you design the gloves as well with the Indian colours in there and everything. So just incredible.
So the orange and the white in the green, it's basically their flag.
Yeah, the colours of the Indian flag, absolutely. There you go, another guy there with his the SMG bat. There's a South African girl, mate, from the South African.
She's one of my ambassadors.
Yeah,
from South Africa.
The bat there is
that's the South African. That's the kudu shack. The kudu's a national animal to South Africa.
Yeah. Oh, nice, mate. Who's that fella there? He's got hair on ferret, mate.
Funny you say that, Buck. I actually, few of the people who follow me, Nathan would probably know this. That guy there, his name's Bailey Winter, and I put a little post up when I saw his hair at last year's Nationals. He was playing for South Australia in the junior, kids under 16s. I seen his hair, and I'm like, wow. Anyway, I got his photo, and I put it on my page, and I had about 300 people all liking it and going, wow, it just went. New Zealand people seen it, South African people seen it. Anyway, I wanted to give that kid a bat and gloves because of the hair. He just looked so cool. And I just reminded me of when I used to lick paddle pops. He looked like the paddle pop line, right? And oh yeah, he was unbelievable. Now, cut a long story short, I actually got him as an ambassador, a junior ambassador now. He's a great fella. Yeah, he's young fella, and he's still got the hair. And this is dead set. There's a shampoo company. I forget what it's called. Might be an organic. I actually tagged organic when I put the initial post on, and they contacted him and sent him 10 bottles of shampoo. That's telling 100% truth.
I just had a missed call from your mad brother. I've got my phone on silent. I just saw it ringing then. I'd hate to think what he's trying to say. There's probably from the Aussie.
They're 3 Australian players that are my ambassadors: Emily, Keely, and Grace.
Nice, mate.
That's Shawan. He's a Sri Lankan international. He's an ambassador. He's the captain of the Sri Lankan national team.
That's actually a good photo, that one, mate. That's a great promotional photo there. Yeah. Is he Sri Lankan there? Looks good, eh? The gloves and the bats and that.
Yeah. That bat, those gloves, Buck. If you go back to those gloves, they're the Sri Lankan gloves that I designed.
Yeah, mate. They're cricket crazy. They really are.
They are.
And there's a couple other. Yeah.
That's the Aussie bat. That's the Aussie bat called the Great White Shack. Not the Great White Shark, the Great White Shack. There's a funny story about this one too. When I first wanted to get some sticker names, I said to my wife, I said, Great White Sharks, they're in Australia, aren't they? I already knew, but just in case I thought I was wrong. And this is like 6-7 years ago. I think I might have had a few rums in me when I asked the question. And she goes, yeah. She said, they're all over in South Africa, all over the world. And I said, yeah, right. So I called it Great White Shack. I said, I'm going to call it Great White Shack. And she said, what? You're an effing idiot. But now it's one of the biggest sellers I've ever done.
Mate, it's a nice looking bat. And here's another one here. That pink bat there. How good is that? Mate, me and Gidgey, we loved our backyard cricket as kids, mate. We would have given our left one to have a bat like this back in the day, mate. I had a Slazenger. Gidgey was a grey Nick.
Yeah, I was a grey Nick.
I used to, because Steve and Mark Moore used to, and Bobby Simpson. Remember Bobby Simpson? Simpson used to bat with a Slazenger. Bobby was one of my favourite batsmen. So I used to use a Slazenger as a kid. But mate, these cricket bats here are next level. There's a bloody pink one there, and you've
That's
got
the-
all the
that-
colours, and
that's
they're that colour, mate.
That's the Turbo Shack.
That, Tommy Turbo Shack. Hey, Brett, those bats are next level, mate. But there's another one. There's another one in your collection. It's your latest one, and it's pretty special, mate.
Buck, if you want to be fair income, they're shit, those ones. That's $60. They're shit compared to what I'm going to show. I'm telling you. They are. Yeah.
Rightio. Do you want to introduce us into the next one, the one that you've come up with? This was your whole idea. This one.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. If you remember, we were on a phone call and you were telling me about your friend who that book about the bats. What was it, 11 bats or something?
Yeah, Harry Moffat, mate. Harry Moffat, when he took a cricket bat on each of his deployments overseas in the army.
Yeah, and then you said to me, how good would it be to have a such and such? And I've gone, righto, leave it with me. So, cut a long story short, about a month later, boom, there it is.
And this next thing we're about to show, guys, is one of the prizes that you can win tonight. So you've got the chance to win one of Brett's Shack bats tonight. That's the special one. This one is very, very special. Have you got yours handy there to show everyone, Brett? I've got a. There you go. That's the Indian one there, mate. That's in the Indian colours. But tonight there's one of these bats is going to go up, and if you're in there tonight, guys, you've got a chance to win one of Brett's bats. But it's not one of the ones you've seen. This is a really special one, and you're about to see it.
You ready, bud?
There you go. There's some more SMG bats there. We're still going. Orange ones, that's the Thunder Shack or the Tiger Shack?
That's Tiger Shack.
Tiger Shack there, the orange ones. There you go, all the different ones. You got the black one is, run us through what they're called there.
The left-hand side one's a wolf pack shack. The green one's Thunder Shack. The middle one's Monster Shack. The orange one is Tiger Shack, and the one on the right is a Great White Shack 2.0. I changed the colours, and I've got it redesigned a little bit better.
Yeah, so all the different coloured bats. And there you go. Here's the new one, guys. Introduce us, and you've got a chance to win this one tonight, everyone. This is the first of its type in the world.
I'm going to say, I don't think I've ever, well, I know for a fact, no one's ever designed a cricket bat sticker that's got a dog on it. When I did it, my wife goes, what about our dogs? What about our dogs? We got 2 beautiful Alaskan Malamutes. She goes, what about our dogs? And I said, nah, this is a Rafa Shack. So it's called the Rafa Shack.
Brett has designed a bat, guys, and it's called the Rafa Shack. That one there that he's got in his hands, you have a chance to win that tonight. And I didn't know Brett was going to send me one too, but he sent me one. It turned up the other day. One of these beautiful indoor cricket bats that can be used for backyard cricket, beach cricket, all that type of stuff. This is next level. Have a look at that. It's got Rafa superimposed into the sticker, everyone. It's called the Rafa Shack. And look at the back of it. It's got one of those glittery stickers.
And Rafa's authentic paw. That's Rafa's paw.
Rafa's authentic paw on there, guys. Don't be a diddly donk. And Rafa Shack on the back. And down on the side, Rafa Shack sticker. And where is it? Where is it? No, it's on the other side. No, the other side. There it is there. Mr. Buckaroony Special Edition. The Rafa Shack bat, guys. So tonight, someone has the chance. We've got a few giveaway prizes tonight. Someone has the chance to win that Rafa Shack cricket bat for your kids, guys. If you've got kids and they love backyard cricket, beach cricket, have a look at it. Mate, you've done a great job with that. Have a look at the sticker there, guys. It's upside down. Hope you can see that.
Go full screen, Buck.
Hang on. I'm
trying to. Well, hang on. Let me get rid of exit full screen. And that's that. There we go. That's a bit better, is it?
Much better.
There you go. Don't be a diddly donk. Rafa's paw. So someone tonight has the chance to win one of these bats, everyone. It's pretty special, mate, isn't it? It's a bloody it's a one of a
turned out brilliantly. Like everything just blends in together. You know, it was pretty easy to do. Like obviously you showed me a photo and then I just sort of put it together and add a little bit of extra to it. You know, I reckon the paw and the don't be a diddly donk probably adds that little bit of extra to you because it's obviously
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the feel of that bat, and once again, mate, this bat here, the people who win, it's an indoor cricket bat. It's not designed for hitting 6 stitches outdoor cricket. It's designed for beach cricket, tennis balls.
Yeah.
A tennis ball wrapped up in insulation tape. It's not designed to be hitting 6-stitcher balls, guys. It's an indoor cricket bat. But I'll tell you what, it feels beautiful. Guys, that's a beautiful bat.
And the best part about all this, let me just have a look.
Nags reckons he wouldn't use it. She'd go straight in the pool room, he reckons.
Yeah, the best part about this, in about 5 minutes, it's going to be on my SMG Sports website, and anyone and everyone can buy it.
Right.
So if you want to use it, and like one of those comments said about putting it in the pool room, you can do that. You know, you could let your kids use it, but it's predominantly just for a softer ball, like an indoor cricket ball, a tennis ball, and like you said, a ball where it's got tape around it.
You don't go hitting a proper 6-stitcher with it. It's not for
because it's poplar willow, and poplar willow is a softer willow, not like English willow.
Yeah, but if someone wanted an outdoor Rafa cricket bat,
100%, yeah, easy. You just email me.
So someone's got a chance to win that beautiful bat tonight, guys. If you've got young kids, young boys, girls that love going out playing backyard cricket, beach cricket, take that cricket bat on your camping trips. Everyone loves to have a hit of cricket when they're out camping or whatever. Christmas Day, whoever wins that bat tonight, I want to see pictures on Christmas Day of backyard cricket using the Rafa Shack bat. How good is that? And it's on the SMG website. And Brett, the profits are going to go just from that bat, from all your bats. Just bat are going to go towards charity, mate.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And you didn't want me to do it. I'm like, no, I want to. Every bat sale. I mean, we may not get one sale. You know, I've only got 25 stickers made. If we get more, obviously, I'll get more stickers. And I've got probably 40 cricket bats in stock, but I mean, there's a few different sizes. But yeah, what I wanted to do is the money that the profit, which is probably about $30-$40 each bat. You know, I want to donate it to the charities because, as you know how bloody, how bad bloody animals need food. So it's a good touch. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, good on you, mate. I appreciate that. Some other prizes tonight, a couple of SMG sports bags, mate, which if anyone's on Facebook, we've got a couple of SMG sports bags to give away tonight. So there's some prize giveaways, and also there's 5 of these tonight, everyone. So it's a lead time lithium batteries, guys. If you're handling any sort of lead acid battery or lithium battery and that, these things can take some sort of up to 400 volts or something through these gloves. I didn't even know about that, but there's a set of lead time gloves there. Also, there's 5 of those. This is one package. A camping light from lead time, high, low, and flashing. So a great little rechargeable camping light. These are really good. They're magnetic, and you can also hang them up there. They come with a USB cable, so they're rechargeable. So a little camping light. So gloves, camping light, and a heap of lead time fridge magnets there. And also Mr. Bucker and his stubby cooler, guys. So that's one prize. I've got 5 of those to give away. We've got 2 SMG sports bags to give away. We've got a $250 voucher or cash or whatever that you can win tonight for your local animal shelter or wildlife carer. So we want to buy $250 of food for your local animal shelter, everyone. So that's a prize. And the main prize tonight, before the end of the night, someone's gonna win a Rafa Shack backyard cricket bat. That same one there. There's only 2 of them in existence at the moment. Brett's got one from his, and I got one.
Buck, you've got the what's that a brand Temu or Shine? The cheap shit
Temu.
one. This is the authentic Rafa bat grip. You've got that. You've got the cheap one. I've got the
So I've got a Temu bat grip. Brett's got the original. So that bat you've got there, Brett, that's the one.
That's the OG.
With the authentic grip and that on there.
Yeah.
How good is that? So hang in there tonight, guys. We're going to get into it now.
Hang on, Buck. I've just made it live. So while you guys were talking, so the bats are actually live on the website.
Yeah.
Right.
No Gidgey shirts tonight, Jeffrey. Not tonight. So Gidgey's on. So we're going to let's do a giveaway now. Let's do one of these prizes now. So the battery gloves, the camping light, buckaroony stubby cooler, and some fridge magnets, guys. Let's do one now. Now I've got to present.
Yes, Fiona.
Share the screen. Are you swearing again, Brett?
No, your wife's in the background trying to talk to me. I'm like, darling, I'll give you 2 hours a day. You can talk to me. The other 22, I need a bit of peace.
Righto. So the first one, guys, to go in the draw to win one of those little the lead time gloves, the camping light, that's worth winning just in itself. I'll post it out to you. Those camping lights are they're brilliant little things and rechargeable as well. Really good. They're from you too, Brett. They're 7mm neoprene buckaroony stubby with Rafa on there and the buckaroony and a heap of really good fridge magnets and that. So this one is, guys, hashtag SMG in lowercase. Hashtag SMG. Put it up in the comments and we're going to draw it out. I'm going to start collecting comments now. So I'll go back now. I hope I did that right. So hashtag. Who put Nathan Schilling, you diddly donk? He's put 2 SMG. I think he's supposed to.
He's had a couple.
That's supposed to hit the shift key. Put 2 SMG.
Nate's had a couple. Gidgey looks like he must be on the drink because he done it properly.
Gidgey, he be having a few for sure on a Friday night. No, Saturday night, sorry.
Saturday night, mate, yeah.
Rowies are in. Hashtag SMG. This is, as I said, heaps of prizes. We'll do 5 of these ones, 5 of these giveaway guys. And then all you do is if you win tonight, got to email me your address and that I'll post it out to you. But I'll tell you what, just that little camping light. Lead Time sent me this, guys, and I'll tell you now, they're the ones who gave me that lithium battery. And I'll tell you now, a lot of lithium batteries being sold that people are using the Mr. Buck 8 discount code on there. So just use, if you want a lithium battery, they've got a heap of different types, from small ones right up to big ones, Mr. Buck 8, and you get an 8% discount off those. And I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of emails coming through saying, another sale. There's a lot of people out there using the Buck 8 discount code. So use it, guys. If you're in the market for a lithium battery, get on the Lead Time. They've been another really good Chinese company that are breaking into Australia. All lithium batteries are out of China. We know that, guys. Lead Time are coming into Australia. And they sent me out. They said, Buck, we want to send you out 5 little kits for your giveaway prizes. That's the type of thing they do, Brett, some of these mobs, mate. And that little camping light's a bloody beauty just in itself. Rechargeable too. The days of batteries are gone, Rob, aren't they?
Yeah, mate.
The days of A-cell batteries and keep the batteries up to your lights are gone. You've got to have rechargeable. That is rechargeable. It's magnetic. It's got a hook on the back so you can hang it up in your tent. They are a great little light, and it's got a high and a low setting. I don't know why you'd want to, unless you're trying to attract someone with the flashing light there. So anyway, let's go into there. Who's going to win the first one? Hashtag SMG, guys. If you haven't, everyone's a winner on this bloody thing, guys.
Right.
Rob Wanderers on. G'day, Rob. How are you, mate?
Buck, breaking news. The first ever Rafa Shack has been sold. Sold.
Who was it? Someone's bought one already, mate.
Probably the greatest person that's ever come out of Kingaroy, except Joby Octo.
Steve Fuller.
Stephen Fuller.
Steve Fuller. Steve Fuller. Good on you, Steve. Steve just got on and bought a Rafa Shack bat off Brett, guys.
Don't be hitting any either. It's not for that sort of activities.
It's not for any. You're allowed to bash Stephen with it, but Steve, you're not allowed to bash any with it. So
yeah, one down.
Steve's had a few intruders into his house in recent times. I'll tell you what, one of them around someone's ear hole would go well, mate. That'd go real well around someone trying to break into Steve's house. Get a Rafa Shack up ya. So there you go. Steve's the first one to ever buy a Rafa Shack bat. They're a bloody beautiful cricket bat, Steve. They really are. If you've got young kids, guys, that are into their backyard cricket and that, you will not get a better backyard cricket bat. I love my cricket, and I'll tell you what, I've been sitting there bloody pretending I'm Steve Waugh or something. That is a beautifully balanced bat, Brett. It's, you get some bats that feel awkward. This bat feels good. Are you in trouble again, Brett?
No, my wife wants to give away a couple of Shack Country shirts, okay, as well.
All right. Well, we can do that. Maybe we can do a Shack Country shirt with the bag or something, mate. That'll be fantastic. We'll talk about Shack Country in a minute. If someone's into their country clothing, you've got the Shack Country hat on. We'll talk about that soon. Let's draw this first one out, or this is going to drag on forever. Now, how do I do this now? Rob the Wanderer, how do I do this now?
Draw.
Yeah. SMG Sports. No, I can get rid of that now. I don't want that. Remove from the studio. Right. That's one less thing I've got to worry about. Draw. Can I draw it now? No. I presented that to the thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
I presented that to the. How do I do this? It's been so long since I've done this. I cannot.
Click on the draw button there in the middle, mate. I think.
Rob the Wanderer. Hang on. Rob's on there.
As I say, you can lead a horse to water.
What am I doing?
You can't make him drink it.
Click the draw button.
Yeah.
Maybe you and I should be running the show. That's it.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I'm in there. I go to that thing. I can't hit it. What if I go bigger screen? Draw.
Just
she's not yelling, mate. She's
take it off live.
Demanding.
Oh,
three bats sold, Rob. Three bats sold.
Righto. I had to go into the tab, the giveaway tab. I'm a diddly donk. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. See ya. Rob the Wanderer to the rescue, everyone. Dead set. I need another. Righto, we've got 70 entries in. Draw. This is for the first of the camping light and the stubby cooler. Let's see who wins this one. Good luck, everyone. Who's going to... Oh, Kane, I saw your name come up then. Who's got it? Darren Burdett. Darren Burdett has won the first of five, guys. I'm going to punch through these whole five. Darren Burdett, mate. Darren Burdett. Darren,
make sure you write them down, Buck. Make sure you write them down, Buck. Sorry, Buck. Make sure you write them down because before we came on, you were drinking wine, and I kind of know what wine does to people's heads.
So, number one, Darren Burdett. So if you win, guys, either message me on Messenger or send me an email to p.65@.com. Darren, send me an email to that, mate, and let me know. Just say, hey, Buck, I won one of the first prize. Name, address, and phone number, mate. I'll get that sent off next week for you, mate. So, yeah, it's nothing special, mate. It's just a set of bloody...
That's good.
Battery handling gloves, a Mr. Buckaroony stubby cooler, a heap of fridge magnets, and this is worth winning. That little bloody camping light, rechargeable camping light. It's in a box. That's mine there. They're in a cardboard box. So bloody well done on that one. So remove.
Hey,
Good
Brett,
stuff.
can I ask you a
Right.
question? I saw somebody else ask it there. They're just asking about the sizes of the bats handles.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to say that before. So on the website, I got size 5, 6, and short handle. So short handle is for like us, like an adult. Like around between 5'6", 5'10", but if you click on a part on the bat website there's a part that shows you a guide of what size bat considering compared to your height. But for what the guys and girls are going to buy it for and use it for, because there wouldn't be too many indoor cricketers in here. I'll get long blades, Mark, but I haven't got them in stock, unfortunately. I think a lot of them would probably just treasure it. The kids might use it at the beach or, when you go camping. But I think a lot of them will probably get this and put it in their pool room and put it on their mantelpiece or somewhere, somewhere that's going to, people to look at, because it's pretty nice. And when you see it, you'll as Buck will tell you, you'll appreciate it more when you actually see it.
Yeah.
And feel it, because as Buck knows, if you rub your hand along it, it's got all those. It's an embossed bat sticker, and it's got like a sort of like a pattern running through it.
Yeah, it's like a glittery pattern through. It's hard to see at night time, but there's like in the daytime, there's a glittery pattern that goes through there. So, hey, we're going to get straight into the second of these stubby cooler ones. So I'm going to, what do I need to do now? Stop the screen. Righto. So present. I keep forgetting to do. Share the screen. Giveaway tool. Share. Next one, guys. Hashtag. And it's the company Rob works for. Who does Rob work for? Start collecting comments. Here we go. Hashtag.
The great kick-ass.
The great kick-ass. KICKASS. No R in there.
Crazy had a few of those when he was younger.
Kicking ass off mum and dad, did he?
That was a smack ass, wasn't it?
No, he was pretty fast, Jason. Dad couldn't catch him. Jason was banged down the stairs and out of there.
Oh, hey, tell us while we're doing this one, mate. While everyone's typing in hashtag kickass for another one of these camping light stubby cooler things, tell us the story about you ordering your bag recently off Jace.
No. Dad said, okay, everyone would know Jason's got his line of bags that he done the buckaroonie bags, the camo style. Well, I bought the grey camo. I think Gidgey's got them. I bought the grey one last year or year before, and I use it when I go to the post office. I just throw all my packages in the bag, and as you know, it's a good. I think it's a shower bag, Buck. I think it is.
Yeah, they're a fantastic bag. Yeah,
brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, a few times I've actually because my dogs love. We give them roast chickens a fair bit. Obviously, the wife breaks them all up. Breaks it up and puts vegetables with them. And a couple of times there, the chickens have actually leaked in the bottom of the bag. So I thought, it's time to get a new bag. So I went on Jason's website, and I thought I'll buy one of the pink bags because I like the colour of it. Sandy, that's all good. I think it might have been a week and a half ago. No bag. I don't know if he's got me money and he's in Hawaii or he's in Fiji. I don't know what's going on. He rings me and he goes, "Oh, you ordered a bag. You should have told me. I would have given it to you." I'm like, "No, the reason why I ordered it is because I want it. If I asked for it, I wouldn't get it." I know he's a busy guy, but don't take me money, mate. I'm gonna have a chat to mum and dad about you tomorrow.
He's gone. That's me brother. He's not getting the bag. There's no rush. He can wait weeks to get this bag. Hashtag kickass, guys. Let's get through this. So I go to the giveaway. Hashtag kickass 72. Let's draw it. This is for another stubby cooler, gloves, and camping light. Who's going to get there? Gary Rod. I just saw Gary's come up. Oh, Ivan and Lisa. Ivan and Lisa, Rollins, guys. Good stuff. They deserve it. They bought one of the original Rafa books too, everyone, which is fantastic. Ivan and Lisa have got one of the those things there. So well done on that one. So I'm going to get. Oh, what have I done here?
Jason just commented, it's in the mail.
It's in the mail, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my tracking number.
Oh, dear. Now, all three of us are on there. Now, I need to
make sure you're up down the details.
I think I've clicked something. Nah, I don't know what I've done here. Google Slide, I don't need that anymore. All three of us are still on.
Yeah.
StreamYard. I've just stuffed it up there. No. Are you all cancel? Oh boy.
Update, 4 bats sold buck.
Oh, fair. Unbelievable. No, I had to start. Remove. Oh boy, made a meal.
What happened?
I'm gonna have to. No, that's all right. I opened up 2 studios there. So, what about this one? StreamYard giveaway. StreamYard giveaway.
You've been doing this long? You've been doing this long?
Nah, hopeless, mate. Absolutely hopeless.
Lewis said, "Reboot you 3 Muppets."
Oh, I don't want to get rid of you guys.
No, don't do that.
I've got a visitor, Buck. I've got a visitor.
Your dog.
Awesome.
What's his name?
That's
I had
Shakan. His name's Shakan. It's got Shaq in it. Khan. Shaq Khan. It is. That's it.
What's the female's name?
Her name's Shakona. 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 And our one that passed away in 23, her name was Shakita.
Shakita. Everything's Shaq.
Khan. I always go, come here, you little cunt. Khan, I didn't swear. Khan.
I've got a StreamYard /giveaway. I've lost that screen, everyone. Just bear with me for a second, please. How do I do StreamYard?
Thanks, Nick.
Rob the Wanderer, ring me again. StreamYard giveaway tool. I've lost that tab, guys, so I can't. Rob the Wanderer, here we go. What do I type in to get the bloody giveaway tool back up again?
Just got back from
StreamYard.
Yeah, thanks, Ferret. Well done.
StreamYard.com.
Look at comment. Look at Jason's comment, Rob.
/giveaway.
Rob, look at Jason's comment. I just got back from the Fraser. Needed the fuel money. That's why he kept the bag.
Oh, put an O in there, Buck.
Right.
Yeah, I got it now. Thanks, mate. Thank you again. All right, see you. Dear, dear. Rob the Wanderer is saving the thing. Choose a stream. Rafa safety tips. Now, this is for another light in that. Hashtag, give me, Rob or Brett, give me some. Here we go. Hashtag Shaq.
Hashtag deadly. Hashtag deadly dog.
I've got to present, share the screen, giveaway tool, share. Here we go. Hashtag Shaq, everyone. So type that in and hopefully, yeah, here we go. It's up and running now. Hashtag Shaq. So this is for the third one of these little prizes here, everyone.
Good stuff.
So I had to let my dog out.
Get these giveaways out. Yeah. Get these giveaways out of the thing. And then I'm going to let you know soon how you can order the books, the Rafa books, everyone, so you can start throwing your orders in for the Rafa books and that, which is what tonight's all about. But we've got a few giveaways to do. We'll do the giveaways. We'll do the book launch. And then the last thing we'll do is do the giveaway for the Rafa Shack bat. Who's going to win that? I think Brett just said we've already given 4 away.
I've sold now.
5. 5
sold.
already. Unbelievable. So 5 Rafa bats already sold. Good stuff. And if anyone's out there and you've got kids that play indoor cricket or outdoor cricket or any sort of team sports, Brett can do uniforms for them, guys. If you've got a young kids team and you want a uniform design for them, get on to Brett. Brett, what's your email address, please, mate, or your website? How do they get in touch with you?
Actually, there's a comment from Salty. It says it's under the Mr. Buckaroo gear. Yeah, maybe you put the link up for the website. My website's www.smgsports.com.au, and my email address is info@smgsports.com.au.
So info@smgsports.com. I'll type it in. info@smgsports.com.au. If you've got any questions that you want to ask of Brett, guys, in relation to sporting uniforms, bats, anything to do with a sporting team, get on to Brett and ask him, and he'll be more than happy to help you out, guys. If you know people out there that are involved in kids sport, any sort of not kids sports, any sort of sports, and you need uniforms, you need shirts, dart clubs. You did a great one for a dart club, mate. We had the dart board on the back, and that was one of the best shirts I've ever seen.
I've done a fair few of those, especially around Gympie. I've done probably about half a dozen different teams from Gympie.
Yeah.
And a couple from Harvey Bay. A couple from Harvey Bay as well.
Yeah. Dart clubs, pool clubs, anything where you want your own thing. People going to Cape York and doing a big tag-along tour, and people who want to do their own tag-along tour shirts and all that type of stuff, mate.
Buck, ever since we done the whale shirts, like I done Inner Man Adventures, I done a lot of shirts for Gidgey when he worked at the chopper place in Brisbane.
The MRH.
We done hundreds of them, and we done 300-400 of the whale shirts, and then I redesigned the OG Buckaroo shirt that you got on, and then after the old mate from Brisbane, you're getting them from Sri Lanka, then I done them, and then we've sold another couple of hundred of them easy, and all the money that we do, we donate it to charity. And as I said to you today, I reckon we've raised, I'd say more. It'd be like 20, 30, 40 grand easy.
Yeah, we've raised a lot of money for charity over there, and as I said, Ken got all the MRH 90 shirts off you for his workplace. Speaking of which, guys, live feed tomorrow, we're going to be talking about that, the MRH 90 helicopters. The finding for that fatal helicopter crash has come down. Tune in tomorrow morning for that. Boy, oh boy, some heads need to roll over that, let me tell you. Anyway, let's go. Giveaway tool. I'm going to draw that. 75 entries. Good luck, everyone. Who's going to win? Who's going to win this one? This is for the third one of these giveaways. Portia Hurd. Well done, Portia. Well done there. Portia Hurd has won one of those. So, Portia, send me an email, mate, or a message to Mr. Buckaroony or p.rogers65@bigpond.com. It's down in the comment section there. And give me your name, address, phone number, and I'll send a little prize out to you next week, mate. So, Portia, well done. Portia Hurd. Well done. Good stuff. So I'm going to get straight in and we'll do the fourth one, eh? Rob, give me a hashtag, mate, so someone can get in and have a win. Rafa safety tips, hashtag.
Cricket.
Hashtag cricket.
That's the one.
Start collecting comments. Type that in, everyone. Hashtag cricket.
The animal or the cricket bat, Rob?
You choose, mate.
We'll go with the bat. Hashtag cricket, everyone. for that. This will be the fourth one of these prizes, the Buckaroony cooler, and there's all different coloured coolers and that. Whatever one you get's what you get. But these little lights that lead time lithium battery, they're bloody.
They're bright.
I think any lights you've got now that are battery operated, they've got to go, guys. There's just batteries are a thing of the past. These are the other good things. The kick-ass torches there.
Do you remember the days where we used to have the gas lanterns?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I don't, because I'm a bit younger than you guys.
I remember kerosene lanterns at Mama's place, my grandmum's place. We still kerosene lanterns with a mantle and everything. Yep. So that's how old I am.
Yeah.
Geez, oh, good old days, all that type of stuff. 72 entries already. Hashtag cricket, everyone. Couple more minutes. We don't want this to drag on all night. This is for the fourth one of these giveaway prizes, and then we've got a couple more where a couple of really good SMG sports bags. That's the other thing, Brett. Sports bags, anything to do with sports, mate. Bags, hoodies, tracksuits, shirts, tracksuit pants. You can do anything, mate. Any sort of sporting equipment. The other one that you did for me was a Rashi, a Mr. Buckaroony Rashi for going out in the surf and going swimming and that. And I'll tell you now, mate, I've had Billabong Rashis. That Mr. Buckaroony Rashi, I've still got it out in the cupboard. That Mr. Buckaroony Rashi that you did for me, it's as good a quality as the Billabong one I've got. I shit you not.
I've actually got about maybe 4 or 5 of them in my shed. But when we got them made before you went bloody MIA.
Yeah. I did go MIA for a while, and I stuffed you over there for a while. Mate.
Hey, I don't give a shit about it, mate.
I had a bit of a.
Hey, I don't care. It's all good. It's all good.
But
it's all good. It's all good. I've still got a few. I've still got a few cotton shirts and a few of the fishing shirts in stock. You know, a few different sizes, not a lot. The cotton shirts, or as Buck knows, the cotton shirts are always good because they're good for, cotton's always good to wear.
Absolutely, mate. You can still get. I got about 8 or 9 different colours of the original.
I think there's 11.
11 colours. You can get them, guys. If you still want
on the website,
mini shirts with me and Roz on the back, and Rafa and Ayers Rock and the flags and all that. Brett's still got all this stuff, and if he hasn't got your size, he can get it made for you.
Yeah, it's on the website with where you're going on to get the Rafa bat under the Mr. Buckaroony tab on my website. Answer to Aussie. Yeah, mate, I can get hats. If you email me, mate, I've actually got a few hats in stock. I'm not sure, I can't remember what colours they are, but they've all got what me and Buck did. We actually had if there was a blue hat, we actually changed the colour of Buck's logo to correspond with some of the designs that we did.
So that's a Mr. Buckaroony
blue camo.
All my hats went to Slack and Sun, my camouflage ones, and that I sent over to Robbie over in Canada. He's got a heap of Mr. Buckaroony. That's a Mr. Buckaroony logo on that one. Yeah. But Brett can do anything, guys. If you know someone who's trying to get anything done up for their sporting team, get on to Brett. info@smgsports.com.au. Brett can design anything. And I'll tell you what, and not pissing in your pocket now, Brett, you're a very talented man when it comes to, and you don't use AI in that, mate. You just use good old-fashioned skills. You come up with some really, really good stuff, mate.
I've been telling my wife for years, mate, that I'm talented, and she said you're a wanker, dead set wanker. But, crazy he's more talented, but I don't believe it.
Have I shared this screen yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you all see that when I bring it up?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I can see that.
All right, draw 81. So anyway, this is for the fourth one of these little prize. Who's going to win this one? Good luck, everyone. This is for the also cousin Gary come up and then Pete McMurtry, Scrunnel Funnels, Aussie, Greg Campbell, Karen. Karen's got it. Well done, Karen. Good stuff. Karen's got the fourth one of those. Send me an email, p.rogers65@bigpond.com. Give me your address. I've probably got it somewhere anyway, but send it to me again. and I'll send you the little prize out. So the battery handling gloves, the little camping light, heap of fridge magnets from Lead Time. They're not bad looking fridge magnets, actually, and a Mr. Buccarini stubby cooler. So we'll get straight into the fifth one here. Let's go. Brett or Rob, give me a bloody hashtag Rafa's live feed. That's the one I want. Hashtag
Rafa.
Hashtag Rafa. Righto, here we go. Hashtag Rafa. Start collecting comments. So hashtag Rafa, everyone. Have I forgot to share the screen there?
No,
I'll make sure. Present.
Yep, it's going.
It's going. People can see it. All right. Okay. This is for the fifth one of these, guys. This is for the last one of these, and then we'll get in and do a couple of bags. Do you want to do the bags and a Shaq shirt as one prize, mate?
Yeah, if you want, mate. I don't care.
Have you got a Shaq shirt handy there at all? Shaq Country is another one of Brett's brands, guys. If you're into country music and Shaq Country,
this is the black one with the brown.
Yeah, that looks nice, mate. Have you seen Stephen Annie's channel, guys? Stephen Annie always wearing Shaq Country gear.
Yeah, I've got another website. I bought another website and got it made. It's shackcountry.com.au.
Yeah.
So it's another thing that's Shaq. You're probably like, what's this guy on? That's it.
Shaq. He loves the Shaq stuff. His dogs are named Shaq. His cricket bats are named Shaq. But you've got to have some sort of thing, mate. Really? There's the pink one for the girls, Shaq Country. So if you like the bit of the country look, girls, the big steer horns on the back there, that's a smart looking shirt. Absolutely smart. So what we're doing a really good SMG Sorts bag and a Shaq Country shirt, Brett, are we?
Yeah, mate.
All right. Thank you so much, mate. That was unplanned too, guys. So thank you so much for that.
That's courtesy of the wife. So hopefully she gets on my website and buys the shirt, so then I can donate it.
Right, good stuff. Good stuff. So no, that's fantastic, mate. And as I said, this is all about over the years. You've done so much to help my charities and all that, mate. And I just hope that when it's time for people to, if they need some gear and they know you can help, get on and support. And that's what I'm all about, mate. These little Crazy Dog with his canvas bags, Jen from Shady Gear, Dave from Horizon Touring. There's some little companies that got in and supported and a new one on board now, guys, is the Camping Mat Warehouse. Have come on board and want to support me. Yeah, just another great little Aussie business from Newcastle that want to come on and support. So it's absolutely, and that's the least I can do is promote you guys, mate. And you've been helping me for years, Brett, and I appreciate it, mate.
I think it was because of Jason. Jason actually said to me, "You need to get He said you need to get involved with Buck," and I went, "Who's he?" And because Jason, I think, was dealing with you, doing some stuff, and Jason gave me a number and stuff, and so I rang you, and then we had a bit of a chat.
Mate, and that's right, yeah, exactly. Jason, on to you, and it's gone from we've done some good stuff.
Thing about you, what I liked is you don't pull punches. If you think something's, you know what, that's it. See you later. You're a straight down the line bloke, which I'm the same. And as you know, Buck, we've had a few issues with those designs that we were getting done, and it's going back and forth. But we got there in the end.
You get there, mate. And I know you keep pushing your suppliers and that, mate. We make a good team, I tell you. And I tell you what, the team you see on screen at the moment, the three of us guys, and Roz out there. I'm bloody proud of what we've come up with, guys, and we'll talk about that. We're going to go into that. We're not far off, guys. I know you've come on for the book launch. We're not far off, but I know all three of us, we should be really proud of that. The ideas were mine and Roz. The illustrations and all that was Rob Richmond's guys. Rob's come up, and then to actually get the books made and produced to that quality was all Brett's work, guys. That was team, and that's what this whole community is about, is the teamwork that what we can do when we all get our heads together for charity and all that type of stuff. It's absolutely fantastic. So now, listen, I'm going to go in. We've got 80 on this one. Giveaway tool, 80. So we're going up. This is the fifth and final one of these. Good luck, everyone. Swaggins, How's Rory? Hope Rory's well. Rafa, big shout out to Rory. M down in South Australia. Emily's got it, guys. Em's has got it. Well done. Em, send me an email, mate, or I think you've got my number. Send it through on there. Name, address, and phone number, and I'll send you one of these little packs out. Buckaroon, I don't think you have. You're pretty new to the game. So a Buckaroony cooler, good little rechargeable camping light, some battery handling gloves, and a heap of nice little bloody fridge magnets and all that type of stuff from Lead Time lithium batteries, guys. So thank you to Lead Time. And remember the Mr. Buck 8 discount code. A lot of people, I got an email this morning. Every time someone orders some Lead Time stuff with the Mr. Buck, I get an email saying, oh, we've just done another sale with the Mr. Buck. Someone ordered $1,800 worth of batteries this morning. So people are using it. Hey, 8% discount is better than the poke in the eye with a sharp stick. So let's get straight back in there. This one's for an SMG sports bag, everyone, and a Shack Country polo shirt, mate. Thank you so much for that. So we're gonna
Fiona's messaging you saying that there's 2 shirts.
I'll but do another shirt for the other bag as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So 2 bags and a shirt and a bag by 2. So this is for
apparently she's a boss.
SMG sports bag, guys, with a shoulder strap and a Shack Country. And all you do is just let Brett know what size you want, and he'll try and sort you out with size. I need a hashtag. Someone, let's go hashtag best team. Hashtag Cowboys, everyone.
Oh, you are a dickhead.
Hashtag Cowboys. Go the Cowboys. They've got a bye. They'll win the bye this week, the Cowboys. We get a couple out.
Oh, my goodness.
Early Origin time. How exciting is it? You're a filthy Blues supporter, Brett, too, aren't you?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's why I got the blue hat on. Actually, I might do what Gidgey used to do when he come to your place and change shirts.
They look good, mate. They look good. I like the colours.
The embroidery's bloody. See the 3D?
Yeah. That's the gold and black one. Then you've got the aqua colour, and then you've got the pink as well, mate. So you got pink for the girls,
pink one as well. Yeah,
you've got the bluey green or the aqua for the lads, and then I like that one. The gold and the black looks really smart. Nice. So 75, we're up to 76 already, guys. Get it in. Hashtag Cowboys. This one is worth winning. This is for an SMG sports bag, which you would have seen on the Mr. Buckaroony Facebook page this afternoon. They look really, really good. Polo shirt, guys.
The bags are $79 buck, and the shirts are $45. So you bet $120 worth. Well,
hey, so there you go, guys. Get in. Everyone's got an equal chance to win. This is chosen by the StreamYard computer thing. So everyone's got an equal chance. Where else do you know where you can go on and throw a hashtag up and you've got a chance to win a prize, whether it's a little camping light or a bloody sports bag and that. And then after the sports bags, guys, we've got a $250 one for your local animal shelter or wildlife carer. That's coming up. And then we're going to do the book launch. I'll let you know how you can order the books. And then we're straight into the last thing of the night. Who's going to win that beautiful Rafa Shack backyard cricket bat? They are bloody. You should be proud of that one, mate. I'm proud. And Brett said to me today, everyone, Rafa's 13 now, guys. He's probably, close your ears, Rafa. He's probably a few years to go, hopefully more than that. But one day that little fella's going to be gone and it's going to gut me. And Brett said, you know what? That bat buck is something you can have in the background from now on and have, when he passes away, have Rafa's ashes beside the bat. And it's some way to remember him for the rest of my life. So that was fantastic. That hit home today, Brett, when you sent that to me, mate. And I didn't think of that.
I know. I've been Buck. I went through it. My wife and I went through it last year in 23. Christmas, just before Christmas 23, Shakita, our Malamute, and she was 11 and a half. She had diabetes, and we lost her, and Dad said, "Oh, I've got her." We got obviously the ashes, and I think I've missed it twice. Every night since she passed away, I kiss the ashes before I go to bed. I just kiss the box and go, "Love you, Keita," and then that's it. And it probably sounds silly. That's what I do.
No, mate, it doesn't sound silly at all because dogs, if you've got it, I know Steve and Annie, with Ellie May, who passed away. There's a lot of people out there. The Swaggin sisters with Rory. Rory's going through a hell of a time at the moment. The Swaggins, Rory, and that beautiful little dog, Kenzie. I know a lot of people out here. We've all got pets. And we saw Rob at the Legends for Charity camp, mate, when you did the doggy parade and that. And just how many people in the community love their dogs, mate. And they don't go camping without them. And they're a special part of our life. And that little fella there, he means the world to me. And Brett, that's why you support you. I know you're a dog lover, mate. You're an animal lover, and you love the fact that we support animal shelters and all that. And that's why you want to get involved, mate. It's just it's a good feeling, isn't it, mate?
And what you've always reiterated to people that you don't like giving it to the big companies because it's probably going in their car to fill up their big car and $200 fuel money, or they're taking their missus out for dinner. That's not what we want to do. We want to give it to the people and buy the food and actually give it to them.
Yeah, buy the food or give it to a wildlife carer that's out there spending their own money on fuel and all that type of stuff. And you'll see that soon, guys. I've already got a guy.
Buck, before you do that, remember 2 years ago we done the Christmas giveaway, or it might have been 3 years ago, and all the 250s. No, we gave them to the possums. Remember the possum lady? Remember the possum lady got probably $12.50. I think it might have been, and I drive past now and wave to her, and she's driving a Porsche. I think it's a Porsche, or it might be a Lamborghini. I'm not sure what it is, but it's fast. Red, and she's waving to me.
Your possum lady, she did well out of there. She did real well, and drove out. She used to drive an old busted ass bloody Mazda 3, and then the next day after we donate, she's driving out in a Porsche.
No, she used to get an Uber. She used to get an Uber.
In all seriousness, but I'm sure she did a fantastic job, out rescuing possums and all that. And some of the money from these books, guys, I've already got a guy lined up, my local Paws and Claws animal shelter. There's a young fella that's him and his wife have taken over looking after Paws and Claws animal shelter. And he also is the local wildlife carer for the cassowary coast. If a cassowary gets hit by a car or bloody fruit bats and all that type of stuff, he goes out in his own time, using his own car, using his own fuel to rescue wildlife around there. And if he needs to do it, he gets it to the vet and all that type of stuff. So that guy, I've already Ethan, his name is, he's going to be he's first on my list to help out because he's a young fella with his wife that's just doing so much for this community, running the animal shelter, being volunteered to be the local wildlife carer and that. Just a really good young fella. I'm going to be doing an interview with him. I've already spoken to him. And that's what we want to do with the profits of these books, guys, is if you've got local wildlife carers that go out and rescue possums, koalas, wombats, kangaroos and that in your area, you've got a chance to win some money to support your local wildlife carer or your local animal shelter. We don't want to support the big RACQs and that are got CEOs and all that. We want to support the little guys. That's what we're all about, So let's draw this first bag. Giveaway tool 92. So everyone's in this one. Everyone wants this one, an SMG bag and a Shack Country polo shirt. Good luck, everyone.
Hopefully my wife wins it.
Store Adventures, Slacken's he's still on Slacken. He was in a Gidgee Gorilla. Amy Elsom. Amy Elsom. The bag and polo. Amy.
Buck, you be able to slip me 20 for the postage?
Yeah, right. We'll sort you out. Amy Elsom, well done, Amy. You've got I'll tell you what, a really good sports bag from Brett, SMG Sorts. You can use it for anything, and a shack country. So let me go back there. I'll go back to this one. Brett, how does
just Amy either email Buck, probably better off emailing me, info@smgsports.com.au, and just let me know your size. If you like pink, brown, blue. Teal or blue. I've actually got 4 different colours.
Oh, there is a blue as well. So Amy, well done on that one. I've put the email up there. Email Brett, info@smgsports.com.au, and say, hey, Brett, I'm Amy. I won one of the prizes on Bucks on Rafa's giveaway. Can I please get a medium gold with black polo shirt? Just let Brett know your colour. What colour? I want a teal or a blue or a pink.
Probably better off, Buck. Probably better off if they go on the Shack Country website, Amy, and then have a look at the colours on there. That's probably best.
Yeah. All right. So what's the Shack Country website again, Brett, please?
www.shackcountry.com.au.
www.shackcountry.com.au. Have a look at your colours and then send Brett an email, Amy, info@smgsports.com.au, and say, Brett, I won the prize, the bag, and can I please get a medium, for example, teal coloured Shack Country thing, and Brett will sort you out there. So
I remember a couple of years ago, Gidgey bought a bag off me, and obviously he loved it, and actually he just commented then and just said the best bags ever. So that's
cool. I missed it. As Gidgey said that, yeah.
He bought a bag a couple of years ago.
Well, there you go. Gidgey's got one.
They're good bags. They got the SMG's logo on the side. They got the carry handle, and they got your strap you put over your shoulder. It's good to even go camping, throwing some stuff, going away for a weekend, or going to the gym, or going to your work, or whatever. They're just a massive bag.
Camping, gym. I'll tell you who won your first ever SMG bag that I remember was Lukey Reed down in Launceston. Remember Lukey won one of your bags many years ago?
Yeah. Crazy always said to me, your bags are shit compared to mine. I said, why is that? He said, I make mine. You get yours from overseas. And so I'm not as talented as you, mate.
No.
You told me how talented you are.
So let's get straight into another hashtag, everyone. Hashtag. What are we going to do? Hashtag. I live on. Make sure I spell that right. I live on the something coast in Queensland, North Queensland, guys. There you go. What coast do I live on? Not the Sunshine Coast or the Gold Coast or whatever. I live on a certain coast. It's the name of a big bird. It's the 3rd largest bird in the world. It's an angry mother, you know what? And it can kick it out of you. I live on the something coast. All lowercase, guys. Hashtag the name of the bird. It's the 3rd largest bird in the world. It's one of the most aggressive birds in the world. And it appears in this book. And I'm going to show you the exact page in a minute. There's a snake. Where else have we got? There he is. That bird there, everyone. Rafa said, look out for him. They can get angry, he reckons. And that's the name of where I live, guys. Innisfail, Tully, Mission Beach, Marillion, Cardwell. We're all on the Cassowary coast. There you go. So put it in. And this is for another SMG sports bag, guys, and a Shack Country polo shirt. So well done to Amy, who got the first one. Amy Elsom got the first prize. Well done. So who's going to win this one? Get your things in. I think we've got 80-something, 82 entries. I'll give you another 30 seconds, guys. Hashtag Cassowary. Get in there and try and win this great prize off Brett. Hey. Once again, Brett, 84. Really appreciate you going above on, mate, for tonight. You know.
Mark, you need to block bloody Jason Muller carrying on about Newcastle rugby league team.
Jason Muller.
They win tonight. They win tonight because they're playing a rudderless bloody Penrith side, and now
Well-
he's thinking he's buying grand final tickets.
Did they beat Penrith tonight? Did they?
Yeah, well, last I saw it when I went out before, they were leading 28 something to 10.
Oh,
Jason,
wow.
will tell us.
The game, when I went live, the game was about to kick off, everyone. So
Jason will be able to tell us.
Jace will be watching it out of one eye there.
It's full time, I think. Yeah, it'd be full time.
Rooster, okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go and have a tinkle, lads. I'm not going to make it through to the end. Brett, Rob, can you keep the audience entertained? As soon as I get back from tinkle, we're going to draw the second bag and the second shack. I'm not going to make it. I've got to go. Keep them entertained.
Bloody hell.
Rob, what was your ideas of, obviously, when Buck gave you the his ideas? How did you obviously what you've done? I mean, I get blown away by the AI concepts. Someone commented earlier about how it could take over the world, and I know you and I have spoken about this.
Yeah, we had a big long chat about it actually, didn't we? And,
so how did you even I know you can give you the thoughts and the ideas, and then you've got to do what you got to do. And I mean, everyone's. I honestly, I reckon. Obviously, Buck's got the ideas in his head, but I reckon it's not for you. You don't have this book. Simple.
Yeah. So for me, like I've had an IT background, so I did my master's in information technology years ago, and I've always been interested in that area, and just keeping up to date with technology, and that's partially why I love working with electronics as well, but. This thing, I've just been keeping my eye on AI, so seeing what's going on out there in the world, and it just, to me, in some ways, it can be. I think it'd be quite scary, like on how it's advancing so fast. But I was talking with Buck, and he was saying, he wanted to create a book, and I've been mucking around with a couple of different bits of software out there to that I could see, we could generate images. I'll tell you what, the images you can get out of AI these days are just incredible, mate. Just amazing. That's what I was saying to Buck. We'll be able to make an image with Rafa, and it'll dead set look like him as well. In the next book as well. This one we sort of had to go and tweak it a little bit and to get it to work. But mate, so we used a couple of different bits of software, and what I found out the first time when we actually created the book, the pages were a bit too thin. So. We used another bit of software to make the pages a bit larger and all that, and it just came through.
What I like about it, Rob, is probably the size of the words.
Yeah,
because I mean, you get a lot of books these days; they're so bloody tiny. Yeah, as you know, a lot of people on Buck's channel, like grandparents and older people, their eyes start going, right? And having the bigger letters, like I don't know, I just reckon the bigger letters are bloody.
It was great, It was actually quite funny when we were building the book. There's a couple of images in there where he has a tinkle on an electric fence, and some of the images that came out of that one were just hilarious. Like, they were really, really funny. I've actually got the first book we ever made at home, and it's got that one there. There's a couple of other ones which may not be necessarily appropriate, but my goodness me, it was hilarious. I was wetting myself with laughter.
And then you got the AI book that you done.
Yeah.
I spoke to Buck about this. I think it's seriously mind-boggling how you done that video of the music for that country song that you done.
Yeah,
and having Buck in there. Buck had a few cream pies the day before filming.
I was about 160 kegs in that film clip.
It was funny, because those images came.
Hey, you look good, Buck. You look good. You actually turned around. And said, "Do my bum look big in these jeans?"
I'd been in a good paddock in that one. I know being AI makes me look fat. So
that was great. Rob, I know it's AI, but even the bloody music's so good. It's just it's a catchy song that you'd probably play it if you're on the road.
There was a lot of work in that. Hey, a lot of people don't realize. They think, you just say, "Hey, I create this," but there wasn't. It was actually going through and getting the images and telling it what you wanted it to create and all that as well. And there'd be times when you create it and it'd be failed. It just wouldn't come out properly, But the end result's just so good. I was so happy with it, and I loved it.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon it's fantastic, mate. You done a brilliant job.
you've done a real good job, and I'm really looking forward, Rob. We do a second book and just seeing how close AI can get. Well, the first time we tried it, I mean, it's still all right. It's still got the colours of Rafa. It doesn't have to look right like him, but you know, it would be good if it looked like Rafa. But as you said, it's getting better and better by the day, mate. So it's pretty scary.
Buck, probably a perfect example would be the Lion King movies. Remember the first Lion King movies? They had that different lion, right? But then it got more advanced, as in the obviously the digital world. You look at the Lion King Now movie, the latest one that came out, is totally different. It's just so beautiful. That it's next level.
I'm going to talk about something tomorrow morning, and it's about AI. There's a lot of things come up on Facebook Short or YouTube Shorts and that now, and it's actors that have died, and it's an AI thing of it shows them, and then it goes back through, and they keep getting younger and younger and younger and younger.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. They're great.
Incredible. You know, it's AI, but boy, oh boy, we're going to talk about that tomorrow morning. Actually,
on TikTok, there's the singers that have passed away. Like David Bowie, Michael Jackson, the real good singers that have passed away, George Michael, and they show them what age they are now.
Yeah. What they look like. It's incredible, mate. Absolutely incredible. Hey, we'll get in and draw this second SMG bag, 87 entries. So let's get in and draw this one. Good luck, everyone, for an SMG bag and a Shack Country polo shirt. So who's going to win it? P. Mama, Mara Rollins, Bruce Creswell. Bruce Creswell. Well done, Bruce.
Good on you, Bruce.
Bruce Creswell has won the second bag and a Shack polo. So make sure you get on and send Brett an email to info@smgsports.com.au, Bruce, and let Brett know what size you are, mate, what size polo, and what colour you'd like. There's 4 different colours there in the Shack Country and the Shack Country bag. Obviously, got to let him know your address and all that, so Brett can post it to you, mate. So absolutely fantastic. Well done on that one. Now, the next one, we're going to go straight in. This is pretty special, this one, and we're getting close to the thing. This one's for $250, guys, for your local A, animal shelter, or B, wildlife carer. If you can't be bothered chasing up your wildlife carer or your animal shelter and doing a bit of research and that for us, don't even put your name down. We only want people who want to get out there. They know they've got a great little wildlife carer or an animal shelter that we can buy some food for. So I don't want you to win this prize and then go, oh, Buck, you just use it for yours. I don't want that. I want only people who are going to. Yeah, we don't want it to go to the possum lady. So this one here, Rafa's safety, and this one is hashtag wildlife carer. One word. Start collecting wildlife carer. Here we go. So hashtag wildlife carer. Hashtag wildlife.
Sorry, how does that work, Buck? You do that, and then obviously they put that. But then, how does it all work? How you doing that?
It's a StreamYard. It's a thing in StreamYard, mate. So I can choose what word it is. Hashtag wildlife carer, and then people just type it in, and then it just randomly chooses anyone who's typed it in. So hashtag wildlife carer, everybody. This is for $250 for your local animal shelter, wherever you are in Australia, guys. Or your local, if you know that there's a mob there that bloody go out and rescue wombats or kangaroos that have been hit or koalas that have been hit by cars or whatever, they're the type of people. We don't want a big RSPCA and all that type of stuff. We just want a little bloody local country town animal shelter. We can go and buy them $250 worth of food and it's something. So this is $250, guys, to your local wildlife carer or animal shelter.
This money, Buck, is from some of the shirt sales that we've had.
Yes, mate.
So the more people who buy the shirts, the more money and more things.
All the profit, macaroni stuff doesn't go to me and Brett, guys. It goes to doing this type of stuff, giving $250 to an animal shelter and all that. And when we start selling these books in about 10 minutes' time, that's where all the profits of these are going to go. $10 from every book is going to go towards animal shelters and wildlife carers. That's what this whole thing is about. This ain't me and Brett getting money or Rob getting money out of this. We get nothing out of it. All we get out of this is bloody enjoyment, fellas, isn't it?
Remember when we done them, Buck? I paid the money and then told you how much it was. I screenshot it and showed you what it was, and then you sent the money straight back to me. Exactly. Actually, I think you diddled me for 5 cents. So you fix that up.
I'll email it to you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
So let's go, guys. This is for $250 for your local animal shelter. If I give you an example here, on the Cassowary Coast, we've got an animal shelter here it's called Paws and Claws. And there's a young fella and his wife that run it, and they're abandoned dogs. They bloody take donations and food donations and that to keep these animals alive, cats and dogs and birds, and try and find them a home, guys. And as you know, to feed dogs and cats and all that, it costs money. So I know the local Coles and Woolies here in town, everyone, you can go and buy food in Coles or Woolies, come out and put it in an aluminium crate for Paws and Claws. And they come in every week and empty the crate. And that keeps the animals going. So Coles and Woolies do that. I quite often, when I cash my bottles and cans in every few months, $70 or $80, I'll go straight in, buy $100 worth of food from Coles, straight into the aluminium crate for Paws and Claws. So we're going to, the first $250 that I get from the books, guys, I want to give to Paws and Claws. And the young fella that runs that is also the local wildlife carer. So I want to fix him up with some money for, he goes out, and if a cassowary gets hit by a car, he's the first one, jumps in his own car, uses his own fuel money, gets there and tries to rescue the cassowary, gets it to the vet and tries to save its life. Kangaroos, bloody possum, any wildlife that gets hit by cars and that up here. He goes out and tries to save their lives, guys, in his own time, using his own money. They're the type of people we want to support, eh? So that's what this $250 is about. If you win this and you're down in Tassie or South Aussie, pick your local animal shelter, and if we can get them $250 worth of food, we will. If I know you guys, I'll probably send you the $250 and you can go out and buy the food. If I don't know you or whatever, we'll probably donate the money to them. But what I'd like to do is, if Justin Dillon, I know Justin, if he wins it, I'll send Justin the $250. Justin goes out to his local animal, his pet barn or whatever, and buys $250 worth of food, delivers it to the local animal shelter, gets a picture with it, and we put it up on Facebook and all that. So there's all full accountability and all that type of stuff. Okay, so all right, here we go. This is for $250 for either your local animal shelter or your local wildlife carer. Hashtag wildlife carer. Good luck, everyone. 69 in there. We're going to draw it now. Good luck. This is $250 for your local animal shelter. Who's got it? Oh, I thought it was Brad Howe. The Rowies. The Rowies have won $250 for their local animal shelter or wildlife carer. Well done to the Rowies. They've been around for a long time. Rowies, contact me on p.rogers65@bigpond.com or message Mr. Buckaroony on Facebook. Let me know, and we'll sort out how we're going to do that, whether you want to go out and buy $250 worth of food or I pay for it and you pick it up. We'll sort something out. So send me an email or a message, and there you go. So $250 for the Rowies. Well done, guys. Hopefully you've already got your local animal shelter or wildlife carer.
Hey, congratulations. Hey, Buck, I got a message from Crazy. He goes,
Yeah.
What about boats that collect fish? And all right, what do you mean? Because I reckon he's had a couple. He goes, meaning animal carriers. Where of them? I've got a boat that collects fish. I need $250 for fuel.
I don't think that quite cuts the mustard there, Crazy. You diddly dog. What hashtag? I'm getting the thing ready for the bat, hashtag, here we go. Oh, no.
What's Fiona asking? What do you need to ask, Fiona? Fiona's asking you something, Buck.
Yep. Fire away.
I don't know. She's wrote something, but she wrote
Here we
Buck.
go. In there.
Congrats.
Well done to the Rowies. Everyone's saying well done to the Rowies. Rob, please get Buck to answer. Fiona, what did you ask me? I'm back. I was on a different screen, Fiona. Sorry.
Just money for them.
Oh yeah, no, Buck doesn't. Fiona, Buck only gives money to the people, to the organisations that he won't know who they are. So, for instance, if I win it and he knows me, I give the money to the animal shelters. He doesn't just give money to Joe Blow. Trust me.
No. If I know Fiona, I know a lot of the people in this community, and if I personally know them, and I'm confident to send them the 250, I will do that. If not, if I don't know them, I'll liaise and I'll find out which animal shelter, and I'll ring the animal shelter up and I'll donate the 250. And there'll be
she goes, "Can I please donate money to them?" Fiona, your money is my money. My money is my money. So you're basically giving my money away. That's that was it.
Just remember.
She said that's coming from her, apparently.
I need rum. I need rum.
Fiona's got $50 and you've got $50. Fiona has $100. Remember that.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't argue with them. Don't argue with them. So, so we've given away 5 of these little prizes. Everyone here, we got Darren Burdett won, Ivan and Lisa, Portia, Karen, and M all won the 5 of those little prizes. And then we had Amy and Bruce Creswell won the bag and the Shack Country thing. And then we had the Shack Country polo. And then we had the Rowies win the 250. So we've still got one prize giveaway to go, guys, and it is the big one. It's the Rafa Shack Bat, guys. They are next level. It's the first one that Brett ever made, and he's got it, and it's the one that Brett's got. He'll be sending it out to you, everyone. We're not going to draw that yet. It's now time.
Update, Bucks. We've sold 6. We've sold 6 so far. 6
bats in one night. All right, so 6 bats. So there you go, everyone. Well done. They are a bloody beautiful bat, everyone. If you've got young boys or you throw that bat in your 4-wheel drive, go beach cricketing. When you go out camping, get the tennis ball out, have a game of cricket when you're out camping, Christmas Day, on the beach, in the backyard. They are a beautiful bat. I'll tell you what, they feel good in the hand too. They're a bloody nice bat.
Before you do that, Buck, Fiona, you can. I'll send it to Buck. She wants to know if she can donate some money, so then you can donate it to the
animal shelter.
Where you want to donate it to.
Yeah, all right. We'll sort that out later, Fiona. That I want 10. Fiona wants 10 books. Well, that's what we're getting on to now, guys. Wow. I know you've been hanging in there for 2 hours now.
There goes the bank balance. Wow.
Big deep, Brett. Big deep. So here you go, guys. Here's the Rafa book. Now, the guts of it is, that the ideas in this book came from Roz and I. Okay, all this. Look out for when Rafa used to go in the car. Rafa, put your seatbelt on, mate. Seatbelt's on for safety. Look out for cassowaries. Look out for crocodiles. Look out for snakes. We treat him like he's a kid. All the ideas in this book come from me and Roz. The illustrations, have a look at that. That's all AI. Rafa in the jungle with koalas and kangaroos, and that's all Rob Richmond, guys. That's Rob's AI that's done all that. That's fantastic, Rob, isn't it?
Talented.
And the thing is, guys, is the safety message in this book. Don't talk to strangers. And there's Rafa guarding the kids against a stranger and all that type of stuff. A little bit of funny one. Don't tinkle on electric fences. That we just threw that one in for comedy reasons. Don't walk behind reversing cars and all that. Hold mum and dad's hand across the pedestrian crossing. Don't walk behind horses. How many kids out there live on farms, guys?
Yeah,
walk
we
behind
used
a horse and they get kicked.
to ride horses when we were younger.
Yeah, you're a horseman, Rob, when you're a young fella.
All the time, mate. Yeah, you got to watch out for walking behind horses.
Yeah, don't run with sharp objects, scissors and all that type of stuff. There's a lot of, when you're out camping, everyone, watch your kids. Kids, don't go near the campfire. Don't get too close in case you fall in. There's a lot of really good safety messages in there. And it's Rafa's the thing behind there. So, guys, those books cost us around the $5 mark to get made. Thanks to Brett finding a really good supplier in China. They are out of China. The company that do you remember the young lady's name, Brett?
Jacinta. When she finally finished, remember that video, Buck, she sent me to send to you with the music, with the kids bloody what do you call that? My kids have all grown up now.
It was like a little promotion thing with nursery rhyme type.
Nursery
music.
rhyme, yeah, that's what I was looking for.
And then they sent the little videos of the pages being printed out and all that. Well, the service from this mob in China was really, really good, mate.
I deal with so many different people from a lot of countries, Pakistan and China, and I'm telling you, she was the greatest person I've ever worked with in my life. Nothing was an issue. If I asked her a question, boom, got the answer. She's brilliant.
People were saying, Buck, I work in customs. You're going to be in for a heap of import tax and all that. This Chinese company, they paid all the taxes, mate. They paid all the Australian taxes, and we still got the books for around $5 each. Yeah. Which
I know you were stressing about that too, weren't you? You were stressing.
I was, because someone said, Buck, you're gonna be paying import tax and all this and that. No, I didn't.
But he wasn't wrong with what he said. Like, he's right what he said, because you would, when it's over $1,000, you got to pay taxes. But they were paying it. You know that word that I told you, some 3 letters that stood for. So and they were paying the taxes because it came by boat, and the boat went faster than Crazy's boat, didn't it? From China.
So everyone, you can see a heap of boxes behind me there. I nearly went arse over head off my chair there. There's 500 books there, guys. I've outlaid it out of my own pocket. Bloody Brett bargained the price. He got them down to just under $5 a book, everyone. So, and they did a good job. They're not quite as large as the books that Rob got made here in Australia, but I'll tell you what, they're a lot cheaper. And they still did a nice glossy pages and all that. Now, $5 a book. I'll be keeping $5 a book, guys, to get, because I've outlaid about $2,500 to buy all those books out of my own pocket, okay? What we're going to do is going to sell the books for $15. $10 from every book goes to charity. So as soon as we get $250 worth of profit, we do a little live feed and we do a giveaway. The first $500, guys, I want to give $250 to Paws and Claws, my local animal shelter here, and $250 to my local wildlife carer. After that, it's all going to go to you guys. We're going to run little competitions like this on a live feed, and you'll have a chance to win for your local animal shelter or wildlife carer, wherever you are in Australia, okay? Slacken, if you win in Canada, I'll probably send it over to you and you can pick someone who looks after baby grizzly bears or something. So there you go, guys. $15 a book. Now, how are you going to order? I'll tell you about that soon. I've gone out and I've been busy behind the scenes. When the books arrived, I've gone out and I've already purchased a heap of prepaid envelopes for singles, for doubles, for multiples, and for packs of 10. So this is how you get it. If you order tonight, and I'm going to tell you soon how to order. If you order one book, one Rafa book, and they all come, I've taken that out of the packet. They all come individually wrapped, everyone. I took that out of the packet. They are all individually wrapped. I was going to stamp each book with Rafa's paw, and I didn't want to pull them out of the thing. So if you order one book, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get an envelope. It's been addressed. It's been sent by Rafa the dog, P.O. Box 1529, Innisfail, Queensland 4860. Rafa's put his paw print on the back of every envelope, everyone. Rafa the dog, he's put his paw print there with Rafa on there. I've got a little. Now, if you've got those 7 Aussie-made ones that Rob got made up, Rafa's paw print on those books, guys, is the Rigid Edge Rafa's paw. It went in the ink. Rafa's paw went in the ink pad and onto those books. So that's why they were so special. After that, I got a rubber stamp made up with Rafa on it. So Rafa's signed the back of each thing. So you'll get one book in an envelope. What do you get with the book? Well, you also get a thank you letter. Rafa's done a thank you letter that we've printed out, and it says, thanks, everyone, for buying my book. I really appreciate it. All the profits are going to support the doggies and the pussycats and animal shelters and blah, blah, around Australia. Picture of Rafa and Rafa's paw print and his signature there. So every order will get a thank you letter from Rafa, and every order will also get, so I paid for this out of my own money, guys. Everyone will get a little Rafa sticker and a buckaroony sticker in each order. Not each book, each order. We'll get a couple of stickers, a thank you letter from Rafa, and we'll also get Rafa's paw print on the back. How do you order, guys? So it's $15 a book. I was gonna do for multiple books, but then it was going to get too confusing. So I'm just going to keep it at $15 a book. Just remember, $15 a book. Just remember, $10 of that goes to charity, everyone. I get my $5 back for the outlay of it, and $10 goes. So $10 of the 15 is for charity. Keep that in the back of your minds, okay? Now, postage. The best deal I could get with Australia Post is $15 a book. That size envelope there, which I've already got a heap done up, ready to go. All I've got to do is write your name on there and throw them in the thing at the post office. One envelope, one book, $3.80. So that prepaid envelope with one book in it, $3.80. So it's going to cost $18.80 for one book to be posted to you. Okay, it's not express post; it's just in a normal envelope. $3.80 for an envelope. Now, I've also got the A4 envelope, which I've taped up. I can fit more than 2 books in that, but it goes over the weight. This is Australia Post, Brett. It goes over the weight. So there's 2 books in there. If you want 2 books, okay, that's in that envelope. I've taped it up. Once again, Rafa's signed the back of it for you. Inside that envelope is a thank you letter, and a buckaroony and a Rafa sticker. So every order gets a buckaroony and a Rafa sticker. 2 books is going to cost you $6.50. So that envelope cost me $6.50, and I can get 2 books in it. So if you want 2 books, it's going to cost you $30. It's going to cost you $36.50 for 2 books. Okay, there you go. If you want between 2 and say 8 books, I will put them in one of these bags here. I can fit it up to 8 books in that postage bag there, and those bags are small satchel, $11.50. I think it is $11.50. So it'll be $15 a book plus $11.50 postage. Okay. If you want, then there's a couple of people have said, Buck, we want 10 books. I'll explain why in a minute. 10 books fit perfectly in one of these small post packs. Those post packs, so it'll be $15 a book, $18.95. I can post 10 books in that. It's got a bit of weight to it for $18.95. So it'll be the cost of the books and $18.95 postage, everyone. So how do you order? You're going to send me an email, everyone. You're going to send an email to p.rogers. Oh, I've got a tickly. I need another beer. At Big Pond. p.rogers65 at bigpond.com. What you're going to do is send me an email, everyone. You're going to, hey, Buck, it's Joe Blogs here. I'd like 2 books, please. This is my name. This is my address. This is my phone number. Just tell me how many books you want. I'll reply to your email and I'll go, thanks, Joe Blogs. Cost of 2 books is $30. Or the cost of 2 books is $30 plus $6.50 delivery, and that's $36.50. And I will put my BSB and account number there so you can transfer the money as soon as the money's through. I write your name for 2 books on the front of that envelope, which I've already got books ready to go, and I'll throw them the next day. I'll throw them in the post office, and away they come. So you just send me an email telling me how many books you want. I'll reply to you. Don't do anything yet. I'll reply to you, tell you how much, give you the bank account details, and then you deposit the money via electronic transfer. I'm sure we can all do that now. And Jace Muller. First, Jace Muller's already ordered a book. So this one here, Jace, that'll have your name on it. Greggy Campbell. I'd like 2 books. So everyone stay. So as soon as I get off this live feed, I'm going to be answering emails, writing names on here and getting them posted on Monday. Or I can even go in tomorrow and throw them in the, the box at the front of the thing. So there you go, guys. Now, you're probably thinking, Buck, I don't have a kid. I don't have a young kid. I don't have grandkids and that. Think outside the box, everyone. I'm sure everyone has got a preschool or a kindergarten or a prep school or something near them. Go and buy a raffle book. If you buy one for your grandkid, buy an extra one and go to your local kindy and go, here's a mate of mine. He's got his own book. And I know Maria Nobley, guys, is going to get a book. She's a school teacher at Emerald, and she's going to read the raffle book to all the preschool kids at her school there in Emerald in central Queensland. That's what it's about. Don't just think about, oh, I don't have kids, I'm not going to buy one. Just buy 1 or 2 or 10 if you've got a heap of schools around you, and go and say, here's a couple. Go to your local library. You've got a kids section, put these books in there. Here's a couple of raffle books, safety tip for kids. Think outside the box. Just remember, $10 from every book goes to charity. That's what it's all about. So there you go, guys. Send me an email. Tell me how many books you want. I've got 500 to get rid of. Wouldn't it be fantastic if I could sell all 500? And what's 5 times 10? That's $5,000 profit that goes to charity. I don't think we'll sell 500, but what is going to happen if I get a heap of books left? They're coming through hot now. There's about 10 emails. There's another one. Dave Hines has just sent them through. They're coming through. Trev Kelly's just sent one through. 5 books for Trev Kelly. Unbelievable.
He's at the pokies, Rob. He's still got from the live into the pokies machine.
Yeah. So I've got a heap going, guys. That whole top box there is done up with singles and doubles. I've got 5 of these. Anthony Wixie's just sent an order. I've got boxes of 10 ready to go. If you want 5, who was it, Jace Muller? Or someone just said I want 5. They'll go in one of these. I'll throw 5 in there and send them off to you guys. So I'll reply to your email.
You're unbelievable.
Here's another one. Ashley Barnett's just order in.
Yeah. I don't think you realise, Buck, and I'm sorry for pumping in there.
No, go, mate.
I don't reckon, and I'm probably vouching for everyone that's actually on this feed right now, and all the people that aren't. People sit there saying, such and such is a great. Dad said, you are probably, and I've never shook your hand, you are probably the greatest human being I've ever chatted to. I'm telling you, what you do, you do, is, and it's just unbelievable. And I know you don't like the accolades, and I know you just do it because you get stuff done. You are a dead set. They talk about Australian of the Year. Oh, wow, you should have 5 of those. You should have 5 of those gigs.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to Buck.
You're a legend, mate. You're an absolute legend. Seriously, mate. Sorry, Rob.
No, I just want to say thanks to Buck too, because he has put in a lot of effort into this.
He does.
And it's been a journey. And mate, I just see how you support the community, and you do a fantastic job, mate. And so, yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah, you just. I know you do. I know you do it because, you
Thanks,
theoretically retired, but you still got other stuff to do, like mow your yard 6 times a day, right? With your scissors, with your pair of scissors. Right?
It's good, mate. I get a kick out of it, mate. I love helping other people out. I love helping animals out. I just, you all know, guys, I've come from a background where I've just dealt with shit people for the last 19 years. I've dealt with the worst humans. When I do this, I get to deal with good people like Rob, yourself, and everyone in this chat room, mate. I get to deal with good people. And I've met some really good mates through this whole, it's not the buckaroonie, it's the community now. The legend community and all that. You guys in there.
More legends.
Brett, you got to come to one of the camping events one day, mate. Just some good people, mate. You've seen them. You've seen the people that support the charities, mate. I couldn't do this. This isn't about me.
No, I know. I
do it without the people in the thing, mate. They're just some good people.
Yeah, but every good team has a leader. Like, I mean,
yeah, I know.
Like what I do is I always like with what I do, and but I call myself. Well, I don't call it because I don't give a shit. I just do what I do. People will call me like a leader in what I do, but you're mate, you're one of those Indians with those big long bloody things around their head, the big Indian things. I might make one of them for you.
Yeah, mate. I you know what
Chief Buck.
I am a leader. I'm not a follower.
Yeah.
I've always been a leader, and I put it down to my army thing, mate. I was a warrant officer in the army. That was my job, mate. I led troops. I led diggers. I led soldiers, and I was good at organising shit. That's one of my. I've got a lot of weak points, mate, but my strong point is organising shit, and I thrive on it, mate. And I put it in my army career, mate. Like when you become a warrant officer in the army, you don't become a warrant officer if you're not leadership material, and that's why I put it back to that, mate. And I love it. But leaders can't do it without a great team behind them, mate. And that's where Rob and you come in, and then all the people in the community, mate. I can't. It's not a one-man show. I can't do it without all you guys. And we just keep, as I keep saying, if there's a better community in YouTube than the Buckaroonie and the Legends and the Camping with Mates, that whole big community that's come out of this, I'd love to see it because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a community like the people in here on YouTube ever. Everyone's in YouTube for themselves. This whole community, we're all in it to help each other out, mate, and to do stuff for charity. If I did this for myself, I did this and all the profits were going to me, I wouldn't have a tenth of the support that I get. I think it's because I do it for charity. That's why people support.
I agree. Totally agree. That's right. That's why I said to you about selling the cricket bats, the Rafa Shack. Like if I'm selling it for me, for my pocket, you might sell one or two. You want to. You want to.
And that's what I mean. The profits from not all Brett's bats, guys, just the Rafa Shack ones. The profits from those bats, when we get 250, next time I do a live feed or whatever, I'll try and get Rob and Brett on again. Brett's been on now. I'm sure you'll come on again, mate. And that's why we keep giving away money for the animal shelters and that. And that's what Rafa wants. Rafa wants to help the dogs and the pussycats and all that type of stuff.
Hey, Buck, Crazy just sent me another message. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, you'll sell out of all the books tonight. I guarantee it.
Mate, not 500. No way.
You've got 164 people on there. That's 3 books per person.
Exactly. Rob, sorry.
Rafa, you dirty little boy.
I just got another message from Crazy, Buck.
Wow. Rafa, really?
We'll have to put another message from. I just got another message.
What's
he goes, "You drinking ton?" Right? And I wrote, and he wrote, "When did ton come in bottles?" Can I tell the story about ton, Buck?
Oh, mate. Do you want to say it, or do you want me to tell the one?
I'll say it because it's PG rated, so there's no swearing involved.
Yeah.
We got married. Fiona and I got married about, I think it was 10 or 11 years. I'm not sure.
Can I go? I'll come and tell the story, mate. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear this.
10, 11 years ago, and I didn't. Yeah. I mean, I was working at a plumbing store. I wasn't making a lot of money, and I didn't have a lot of money back then. So I went to Dan Murphy's and I saw these beers like $25, cartons of ton. Right? I thought, what is this? I don't know. I'd never even heard of it. So I bought it. I bought about 8 cartons and a few other little ones, right? And I thought, how good's this? Anyway, so I come home and I showed Fiona and she's like, what's that? Because we also, obviously you're having a wedding, you supply the beer.
Yeah.
And anyway, I put it all in the Eskies and everything, got married. Next day, Jason stayed the night. Next day, Jason was going home, right? Next minute, he said to me, he goes, what is that shit ton? He said, that's crap. He said, that's the worst beer ever. But the worst part of it is I've sprung Jason, crazy ferret, crazy dog, putting about a dozen cans in his bag and took off. And he reckons he didn't like it. He filled his bag up with ton and took off.
I laughed when I first got told that. Jace goes, yeah, the tight ass. He only had ton at his wedding.
It's and then
Brett said, yeah, he was filling his bag up to take it all home.
It's the worst beer ever. I'm telling you. Have you ever drink it? And I'm not ashamed to say it. I didn't have much money back then, and I bought it because I couldn't afford it. And Dad said, it's terrible. It is. Yeah. You're right there, Aussie. Drain cleaner, 100%.
Speaking of Aussie, I met Aussie at the Townsville camping show the other day. Aussie came in and bought some some shady gear stuff. So it was good to meet Aussie. Always good to catch up and actually meet people in the chat room. It's fantastic. So, yeah, what a bloody – I'll tell you what, these emails. I got 35 email, like my email thing down the bottom. I got 35 unread emails. So there's 35 orders come through since I've announced it, guys. So all you need to do is Gidgy said that's funny. It is. You should hear some of the other stories the Hogan brothers have told me, guys, but they're not. It's adult.
When Buck gets his YouTube channel verified for R-rated, X-rated. No, it's not X-rated. It's R-rated. More language type. Then we'll have a live after dark.
The banter between the two Hogan brothers, guys, is off tap. It is bloody funny, and that's why you got to get to one of the. You got to get to one of the camping events, Brett, and tell some of these stories around the campfire, mate. You'll have people in stitches. You'll have people in absolute stitches. Yeah, absolutely funny. So, just some of the shit young brothers used to get up to and all that type of stuff in the old days. Yeah, absolutely funny. So, yeah, well, there you go, guys. That's how you order the books. Send me an email to p.rogers65@bigpond.com. Say, Buck, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, or a pack of 10 if you want. I know someone contacted me a while ago and said, Buck, we want 10 books. They obviously have some schools and that lined up. They want to go to their local preschool. Even if you don't know anyone at the preschools, guys, just go in there with a couple of books or a book and go, hey, a mate of mine has got a little kid's book. It's got a lot of safety tips in there. And as I said, young kids, if you keep reading them this book every night, that shit sticks in their head. You know, all the safety tips and that sticks in their head.
Yeah.
What did Fiona say?
Oh, that's it. I can't say it because there's a lot of women in here. They'll be like, hey, whoa. No, she wants 11 books. And she wants 11 books from Mr. Buckaroony. Right? And who's got to pay for it? This black duck.
11. Oh, dear. Can't she have 10? Because 10, I know, I might be able to 11 into one. But anyway, guys, there you go. I've got them all packaged up now. I've got 1s, 2s. I can put multiples in those bags, and I can put a pack of 10 in there. So let all your friends know, not just on here. If you've got friends with kids and that, the young kids and all that type, let them know about it. I'll put all the details up on Facebook tonight or tomorrow morning. So on the Mr. Buckaroony Facebook page and that. So let's get in. The more of these 500 we sell, as I said, $10 of every book goes towards charity. And you guys have got the chance to win it for, I'm going to use the first 500 for my local animal shelter. I really want to support that guy. Fantastic job out there. But after that, we're going to run little competitions and that on my live feeds, and you'll have a chance to win $250 to buy food for your local animal shelter or for your local wildlife care and that, guys. I think it's a fantastic thing. And as I said, it's not about us. It's about helping the animals out. So, absolutely. So there's only one thing to do, guys. One big thing left to go, and that's the bat, Brett.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the first ever made Rafa Shack bat? How good is it, mate? You've done a fantastic job on that, mate. That is a bloody beautiful. If you've got kids that love backyard cricket or beach cricket and everything, remember these bats aren't for these indoor cricket bats, guys, aren't for belting around 6-stitcher cricket balls. They're for tennis balls, rubber balls, indoor cricket balls.
And if you do buy one or win one and you go and break it because you use a cricket ball, don't contact me.
But if somebody's got a young 16-year-old boy that plays outdoor cricket, and I'll show one of these bats, Brett can do outdoor bats, guys. You just got
this
to
one here, Buck. This one here is an outdoor cricket bat. It's going to Victoria. So this is a Thunder Shack.
They're a nice bat, mate. Eh? They're a nice looking bat. So indoor, just remember the Rafa Shack bat. The Rafa Shack one is an indoor bat, guys.
This one's a nice one. This is the gold one, G1.
Wow, they're beautiful bats, mate. You should be proud of them.
I'm sending these ones are going to Dubai.
Wow. Yeah.
And this is just a plain one that I done. This one's called the Avalanche Shack. That's why it's white.
Yeah. So even that looks nice, doesn't it? With the silver and white bloody stickers on it. If you see all the bat grips, most cricket bat brands have got just a plain white grip, or they'll have a plain grey grip or whatever. Every cricket bat that I have, I actually have a camo bat grip that goes with the sticker. Yeah.
It just looks better, it just sort of tops it off, in my opinion.
That's not that. That's an interim one. Brett will show you the actual camouflage.
You got the Temu. You got the Temu. I got the SMG one.
That's the one there, guys. That's the one someone's about to win. And we're going to – so what we're going to do now is start collecting comments, and you've got to put in there hashtag, all lowercase, Rafa Shack, RAFASHAK. Hashtag Rafa Shack. There you go. Good luck, everyone. This is for the first ever of its type in the world, SMG Rafa Shack bat. I'll tell you what, if you've got some young boys that love backyard cricket, I just remember back to the late 70s when me and Gidgey used to play backyard cricket and that, Brett. We would have loved a beautiful bat like this, mate. Oh, just incredible.
That's like when I was playing with me and Jason and my other brother Scott. They used to bowl to me dead set. I'd be batting for 3 days. Jason get the shits and take off. He'd be like, he'd be crying to Dad. I can't get him out.
I'm sure I'm going to get a text in a minute and go, that is absolute bullshit. He'll go. Hashtag Rafa Shack, guys. If you want that beautiful bat, where else can you go and just come on and enjoy a Saturday night and bloody have a chance to win something like that
with the authentic Rafa paw, authentic Rafa paw.
I sent you a photo of the real Rafa paw, didn't I? And that was modelled off the actual Rob, the 7 books you did up, and I actually put Rafa's paw on those books in the ink pad. That's actually his paw, guys.
Yeah,
that's actually Rafa's paw, it's not that one there, guys, of a stamp. That's actually Brett took that off Rafa's actual paw.
And then one of your sayings, don't be a diddly dog.
Share the screen. What have I done now? 79 entries. 79 entries, everyone. I've got to share the screen now. before I do it. 79 entries.
Fiona reckons I've had 5 swear words. No chance.
No, I don't think so.
No, I'll tell you something. They're built up. They're built up, but I'll do them later when I get off the TV. I mean, off the
We'll be up
screen.
to 6 or 7.
Righto. So there we go. I've shared it this time. I've been forgetting to share the screen, Ross. Can everyone see that now? Rafa Shack. There you go.
Yeah.
Everyone. Rafa, hashtag Rafa Shack. I'll give everyone. People are still putting it in. Justin Dillon, Future Grey Nomad, Mara Rowlands. Hey, Mara, how are you? Rob the Wanderer.
Buck?
The swear jar will fund the books. I think Fiona's making stuff up on you, Brett.
Nah, no. You need to have a good hard look at yourself and get off the wine. It's that wine. This is what happens when you drink wine. You carry on willy-nilly.
Ty Fenwick, g'day Ty, how are you? I hadn't seen Ty on there. I guess there's a lot of people on. I've been watching the comments too.
Actually, Buck,
yeah.
I done a cricket shirt order. Does Ty Fenwick play indoor cricket?
I don't know. Ty will let us know.
He's in WA, isn't he?
Ty's in New South, I think. Ty's a man of many. Why do you play?
No, there's a guy. No, it could be wrong. There's a guy that I reckon I done shirts for in Western Australia. It's on your channel. I reckon the name. I can't. Yeah, it could be wrong, but I just reckon.
Lewis Kudlak's over in Western. Lewis Hazel.
No,
Slacken,
could be wrong.
Slacken, I'd love you to win this, mate. This is bloody.
Be awesome, wouldn't it?
Robbie, didn't we send Robbie a cricket bat? Slacken?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Robbie's got a SMG bat, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, I sent him the Australian sticker, the Great White Shack, about 2 or 3 years ago, and a pair of gloves.
That's right. Slacken's son, Robbie, guys, over in Canada, has got an SMG bat. I forgot all about that.
I actually Slacken, I actually sent some bats to there's an indoor cricket center in America, in Texas. I sent 3 indoor cricket bats to Texas there probably in March.
Yeah. I love indoor. I wish Innisfail had an indoor cricket stadium. It's a great game. It's a fast, quick, really exciting game. Yes, and Robbie still loves it, Slacken said. The SMG bat that we sent him over.
Oh, beauty.
I'll tell you, he's probably the only kid in Canada that's got a cricket. The only one with an SMG bat. He's probably the only kid. Most of them will probably have baseball bats. So Shane McGuane, Rafa book. Shane's just put an order in.
Crazy. I've just ordered 10 bats. 10 bats. Crazy just ordered 10 books.
Did he?
I probably paid for them out of my bag money.
So I've got 41 emails through tonight, guys, already for Raffle. So I am going to be a busy boy tonight and tomorrow morning. Remember, before we give you a few more things, live feed tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, guys, going to come on and talk about tonight quickly, and then a few other things I want to talk about, the floods and all that, how we can help Annie's sister out if we can. I'll speak to Steve about that and see if there's something the community can do to help Annie's sister out, maybe. Bruce Creswell, best part about indoor cricket, drinking 100%. After the game. Absolutely, Bruce.
Another quick one, Buck. Sorry. When Jason and I used to play Super League, our coach used to say to us, and Jason remembers this, Rod used to say to us, you can only have 2 beers before a game. And we went, no dramas. So me and Jason drank 2 tallies. He didn't say what size.
Well, Crazy drinks tallies all the time, doesn't he? I'll drink him up midday on a Friday. He'll be on the soul machine. He said, I'm on my 3rd tallie.
Few days, Chrissy's run out of milk. So when Jason has his Sultana brand, he cracks a ton, puts a ton on his Sultana brand.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
Oh, dear idea. Who's going? Marky P's just put in Rafa Shack. So we've still got a couple of people. How many we got? I'm going to draw this soon, guys. 88 entries for the Rafa Shack bat. We'll give it another 15 seconds and then I'm going to draw it. If you haven't put hashtag Rafa Shack for this beautiful bat, make sure you get it in, eh? I'll tell you what, if you've got kids, they will bloody love that bat. It's a beauty.
Yeah.
Absolute beauty. And we've already sold 6 or so tonight. Brett's already sold 6. So the profits from those bats go towards another $250 giveaway for your local animal shelter, guys. So it's what it's. I know there's still people putting Rafa Shack in. Beck Spry, Brent Wall. Who else has just put one in? Starvin Marvin. Starvin Marvin's coming late. He's put in for Rafa Shack. Bruce Tunner, TUNNAH, Bruce Tunner has just put hashtag Rafa Shack. So we've got 90 entries at the moment. So out there touring. G'day, mate. How are you? Go, Craig. Hey, Brett. Love my stubby holders. Thanks for all your help. So Craig from out there touring.
Yeah, Craig's
stubby hold. That's another thing we haven't mentioned, Brett. If you need good quality stubby holders, you can do them as well, mate. And that's where they're from. 7 mil, stitched bottoms, stitched side, really good quality stubby coolers. And all the Mr. Buccarini ones are through SMG Sorts.
Craig from out there touring. Craig got the magnets on the side.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a great idea is to have the magnets on the side. You stick them to the side of your thing, yeah.
I only thought maybe Craig drinks a few beers and maybe wants to see where make sure he doesn't lose his beer, so he sticks it on his side of his car or something.
Oh, dear. So,
isn't it?
There in the morning.
I might have got flooded too, guys. Yeah, Mark, never seen water that high at our place ever. How badly were you flooded, Ty? Well, maybe we can talk about that tomorrow morning, mate. So for all you guys down in the flood zone, bloody hell, it's been a shit year for flooding, hasn't it? Like all around the East Coast. And here we are coming into winter time where the rain usually disappears a bit and they're getting smashed down here on the mid-north coast. It looks like Ty's been smashed as well, so which isn't good. Who's the young fella? Rob, what's his name? The young blonde fella. He got badly flooded as well. He's got a really big YouTube channel.
Yeah, Phil mentioned his name before.
Yeah, so he got badly flooded too. So our thoughts are out with anyone in the flood zone, guys, that have sustained property damage. We're thinking of you. And we'll talk about it tomorrow, but you know what's going to happen now. The old insurance companies are just going. After Cyclone Yasi in 2011, guys, we got smashed by Cat 5 up here. Our insurance premiums doubled overnight. They literally doubled them. They doubled them. I thought, you pack of arseholes. And that's what's going to happen with all the poor people down there in the flood zones now. So I hope they were insured and that they get their properties sorted out. But there were properties flooding there that have never flooded ever. This is a one in like a 500-year event down there. It's incredible. Gidgey's still on. G'day, Gidge. Brad said we're going out for rapid. Brad's going out tomorrow too, guys. Brad Howell is still tied up with the Fireys. Going out to do rapid damage assessments tomorrow. In Dungong with the Rural Fire Service. Good on you, Brad. There's another guy, everyone, that just keeps giving out to the community. Brad Howell, bloody absolute champion, Brad. Good on you, mate. Well done. And
it was Tyler Thompson.
Jay Slade's another one, guys.
It was Tyler Thompson, mate, who got flooded out.
Tyler. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, Tyler Thompson. That's who I was trying to think of. Poor old Tyler and his wife and into a new house, and they bloody house went under and that bloody heartbreaking. It really is. So let's hope Tyler gets back on his feet and everything. And Ed from out there touring's on. G'day, Ed. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Looking forward to seeing everyone down at the High Country in March next year. Roz and I are heading out again on Monday morning, guys. We've got another week away in the caravan. And then after that, we'll probably do a couple little local ones. And then before we know it, September will be here and we'll be down to the camping with mates which is that campground, Rob, is bloody underwater. That campground's underwater at the moment. That Clarence River, or not the Clarence, whatever it is there. So yeah. Sorry, Brad, I'm bloody blocking your face there, mate. I'll get rid of that.
Right,
Sorry, mate. I had you blocked with a comment. So
when when I first started getting with Fiona, she used to put a bag over my head, so it's all good.
Oh, future Grey Nomad said Tyler had no contents insurance. That's right. He did say that on his channel. I think his house is insured, but no contents. And this is the thing, guys. The insurance premiums are so high now.
Yeah.
Cost of living, people can't afford. People have got to give things away. Like you've got to priority. You go, I'm going to run the gauntlet. I'm not going to go. And then as soon as you do it, Murphy's Law, something like this happens, and you gears down the gurgler. It's just a shit thing. And if the cost of living in this country wasn't so bloody expensive, people could afford to pay their insurances and all that type of stuff.
I paid $10.99 yesterday for a dozen eggs. $10.99. I'm like, are you effing serious? Seriously.
Yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely. Can I pin my address?
I can do that.
Nikki, I thought I'd done that.
I've just done it. Already done it, mate.
Rob's done it, have you? Thanks, Rob. Guys. My email address is p.rogers, RODGERS, p.rogers65@bigpond.com. Send me an email. Let me know how many books you want, okay? And I'll reply to your email, and I'll give you the BSB and account number and how much you owe and all that. So you probably work it out anyway, but I'll tell you how much you owe once the money goes into the bank account.
I'll email you some, Phil.
Guys, remember, they're not coming express post either, guys. That would have been extra cost. I'm just sending them normal mail. Okay, they'll get to you in a week or so. Slacking, I'm going to send a couple over for Ashley's little ones, mate. So stand by for that. You don't need to order any. I've got a couple coming for Ashley, mate. So and the little one.
There you go again.
Yeah. So Rafa's books.
Give.
Yeah, mate. No, it's all about, mate.
What's your middle name, Buck? Paul Rogers.
Damien, actually. Gary, who insurance used to be something you would always have. Now it's a gamble. Yeah, exactly right, Gary. It is a gamble now, mate. And a lot of people cannot afford to pay their insurances. And I went down that path once too. I thought,
it's terrible,
what I'm paying for insurance, I'm going to not be insured anymore. I'm going to put it into a bank account. I started doing it, and then summer was coming, and I got cold feet, and I joined back up again. I wasn't game. I thought it'll be my luck that I stop my insurance, and we'll get hit by a Cat 5. My roof will go, my house will go, and I'm going to regret it. And I got cold feet, and I'm insured again. And when you're living in North Queensland in a cyclone, I don't flood here. I'm out of the flood zone, well and truly here, but I'm in a cyclone zone. We've had some big ones smack us in the last 20 years, a Cat 4 and a Cat 5. Scary bloody things. I've seen this town look like a nuclear bomb going off. Roofs missing everywhere. 50% of the houses in this town, roofs were gone after Cyclone Larry. But it's not cheap now. It's not cheap. Anyway, let's draw this bloody Rafa Shack bat, everyone. Good luck. We got 95 entries in there. Everyone's had a chance to get in. Hashtag Rafa Shack. Good luck. Good luck for this beautiful bat. Here we go. Wow. Who's going to win the first ever Rafa Shack bat, the first one ever made in the world?
G.
Has won the Rafa Shack bat for Robbie.
Congratulations.
How good is that? I cannot think of a more worthy winner than Jennifer G. And guys, if you don't know, Jennifer's got a disabled son called Robbie. And Robbie will love it. Robbie will love that. That is absolutely fantastic. Jennifer G has won the Rafa bat. And Jennifer's always on the live feeds, guys. If you didn't see, Jennifer was on the 12-hour marathon with myself and Slacken November last year. Jennifer came on, and it was a fantastic half-hour chat with Jennifer. Jennifer's won the Rafa Shack bat. Well done, Jennifer. I reckon Robbie will love that. Wow, that'll be special for Robbie.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, I can't think of a more worthy winner there. absolutely fantastic. So there you go, everyone. Jennifer G has won the Rafa bat. Now, listen, if you do want a Rafa bat, get on there, smgsorts.com.au, and bloody, are they under the Buckaroony tab, Brett?
Yeah.
And you can order one. And remember, whatever the profit is from those bats, we're going to put that towards charity as well. Brett, thank you again for that, mate. They are incredible bat. And as I said, that one, that'll be in my room till the day I die. And as I said, maybe one day Rafa's ashes will be beside that bat in the background. That is very, very special to me. And
I mean, I know it's not a, like you got a lot of things. It's not, I mean, a cricket bat, not everyone's going to be able to go and use a cricket bat. If you're a bit older, you're probably resting up. You're probably from your cricket injuries from 20, 30 years ago. But it was more, I reckon we've done it more for when you go doing your, like everyone goes camping, like if there's a paddock there, or you go onto the beach with a tennis ball, you got this bat, or you could just bloody keep it and just put it as a, I don't know, something that you could, on your fireplace or something. I don't know. Just it's more momentum, and it's probably more because everyone loves Rafa. Rafa's more famous than Buck, in my opinion.
Yeah, he is. He's the star of the channel.
And obviously, I reckon it's pretty cool.
No, it's good, mate. You've done a great job with that. Like just that sticker. I know you can't see it there, guys, but that in the light, that's like shimmers. It's a bloody beautiful sticker, mate. I don't know who does your stickers, but they're incredible. And you're out there, if you want some of those other SMG, if your sons and that are into cricket, guys, indoor or outdoor, and they want one of these SM, rather than getting a grey Nick or a Slazenger or whatever, get an SMG bat. They'll be the bloody cool kid at the cricket ground. Let me tell you.
One day when we sell a shitload of them, we'll make the Rafa Shack gloves. That's an indoor cricket glove. So if you see the SMG, so half of it, the SM is on that, and the MG is on that side, so they join up to make SMG.
Yeah,
that's a red. That's the redback one. So all me bats have got indoor cricket gloves, and they're all like leather.
Yeah,
bloody cabretta leather like they use on golf, but they're golf gloves, but they're
leather and that. Yeah, and got padding on the back because those indoor cricket balls, if they hit you in the knuckles, they still hurt, mate.
Yeah, so that lady Jennifer who won that bat, I'll send. What was the little fella's name?
Robbie.
I'll send a indoor cricket ball as well for him, so he can have a little bit of a hit with it.
Good stuff. Yeah. People know this that know the community. Jennifer's been on a live feed and told us all about Robbie. Robbie's disabled, everyone, so that'll be special for Robbie to win something like that. That's made my night. But Jennifer winning that. Absolutely.
Did you rig it? Did you rig it? You'd be under investigation.
To do with that. That's all StreamYard, mate. The StreamYard picked the thing is that everyone who won a prize tonight, well done, guys. There was 5 of those camping light stubby cooler ones, a couple of ones, the SMG bags and the Shack Country polo shirts. So the 2 winners there, the $250 winner. I've got it written here somewhere. The $250 winner for the animal shelter or your wildlife carer, and then Jennifer G won the Rafa Shack bat. So there you go, guys. That's the official book launch. I'm going to grab him. Come up here, buddy. Come up here and say thanks to everybody.
These 3 hours go fast, Rob.
He said, Newts from
3 hours goes fast.
Yeah, I know. Newts from Scrunnel Funnels just put in an order for 2 books. He said, thanks, Newts. He said, I appreciate that. And he said, to everyone who's ordered my book, thank you very much. And he said, even if you haven't got any kids yourself, get in and buy a book or 2, go to your local kindy or preschool and go in and say, hey, here's a book for the kids. Read it to the kids. Heaps of safety tips for the kids. So Rafa said, thanks, everyone. Thanks for supporting my book launch tonight. It's been good. And remember, the more books we sell, guys, the more we get for charity. So absolutely fantastic. Bloody let your friends know about it. If you've got friends with kids and they've got young kids or whatever, let them know about it. I'll put it up on my Facebook page. Get in and order a book. I'll post them out to you. And as I said, if we've got books left over, I'll probably get some companies to come on board and pay cost price for them. And then we'll send the leftover ones to Hope in a Suitcase down in Newcastle and also Tasmania. And then the Hope in a Suitcase people can put a little book into a kid's suitcase when they go out to a foster home or whatever. And I know my cousin Gary and Dawn from Spitwater guys have said that they donate a bit of money so that we can send the books to Hope in a Suitcase, the leftover books to Hope in a Suitcase for the kids. So leftover books are going to go to a good thing too. But at the end of the day, it'd be nice to not have a lot left over. It'd be the more we sell, the more profit we make. Remember, $15 a book, everyone. $10 of that goes to charity. And you could win that. You could win your $250 for your local animal shelter and that. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the Buckaroony channel. We'll be doing heaps of live feeds like this, heaps of giveaways on Sunday morning and all that type of stuff. Saturday night, Wednesday night. Just keep your ear to the ground. Bloody, anything else you want to say, boys? Thanks again to you two guys. Without you two, I could not have done this. It wouldn't have got off the ground. The ideas in this book were in Roz and our heads. Without you, Rob, we wouldn't have ever got the book off the ground with the illustrations and all that. And without you, Brett, we wouldn't have got them produced, mate. We wouldn't have found anyone to be able to produce those books at a good cost so that we can sell them and at a bloody good quality too. For a book that cost us $5, that's a pretty good quality book, mate, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to sell them for $15. If people go, oh, it's a bit dear for $15, just remember $10 goes to charity, everyone. So it's all charity at the end of the day.
If this community buck can pay, you know, the beautiful people paid $4,000 for 6 or 7 books, I'm sure you can sell them for $10 or $15.
Yeah, I know. How good was that, Rob? The 7 books that you got made, and we also made like Gail Rowlands $580. Gail paid one of the Aussie made books, but it was special, guys. The paw print inside the book had Rafa's real paw print in there. That's what made it so special. Rafa's actual paw hit that stamp pad, and his paw got put onto the book. Whereas you'll get a stamp.
How many days did it take for the ink to get off his paw?
Oh no, I just gave it a bit of a wipe with a paper towel, so I probably wore off. But
it might have been one of crazy. I thought it might be one of crazy's Buck. I thought it might be one of crazy's towels.
Oh, Jesus. No, I've told people one of the books got $580, and people look at me and think I'm full of shit. Well, guess what? I'm not. That's the type of community we've got.
It's next level. That's You wouldn't see any other YouTube channel that'd be able to sell a book for $580. And if they did, it'd go on the old skyrocket.
Yeah, I'll tell you now, mate. The bloody and Jordan Glennon was the one, and we saw Jordan go to Mackay, and we saw him presenting the money and all that. Like, it's all full transparency, guys. So everyone's saying great live feed tonight. I know it went along, guys, but it was always going to be a big night.
3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
This 3 hours is probably better than my bloody my wedding night for 3 hours. This is this is unbelievable. Buck. It's all PG rated. I haven't swore. So hang on.
If anyone wants to see how strong these bats are, just hang around, because I think one's going to come through the door at any minute now and get Brett fair in the head. He's going to be out sorting him out. Geez, I'll tell you what, you're a braver man than me saying that. But anyway, that was funny. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the book launch night. Get in, support the thing. You know, I know this charity the community will get in and support. For everyone who's ordered a book already, there's 45 emails there waiting for me. So hold on when I get off here. I'll be answering emails. So,
thanks for having me on, Buck. It's been a couple of years, but I appreciate it, mate.
We'll have to have you on again. You're crazy,
thanks,
brother. thank you for coming on, mate. I know you had some family stuff on tonight, but you've tweaked something so that you could come on, and I appreciate that. And once again, without you two, this book wouldn't have got off the ground. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And to everyone out there who followed tonight, thank you, everyone. It was a good night. And let all your mates know, if you've got friends that have got kids, or you've got friends somewhere that bloody work at a kindy or whatever, get them to get a couple of books and go and donate them to your local kindy or preschool. The kids will love them, mate. They're a great little book. A lot of great safety tips there. And you know what? If some of those safety tips sink into some of the kids' heads, it's worth it. It's an educational book too. It's not just it's an educational book. It's teaching kids safety stuff. So that one there, Rob, I'm glad you did that, Rob. That come up really good. And then on the end there, where's that bloody last page, Rob? There it is there, everyone.
Yeah,
Mr. Buckaroonie, Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives and SMG. So they're the three mobs that got involved in the book. And I had to put published by Paul Rogers. Apparently they had to have a name there to say who it was published by. So thanks for all your support to everyone. So there you go. There's the Rafa book. They're available now, guys. Get in, send me an email, and we'll get the books out to you as soon as we can. Thanks, fellas. Thanks, everyone, for a great night.
Yeah, thanks, Buck. I'll come on again. Buck, I'll come on again in the future when that check clears. His last check bounced.
When he pays his 5 cents.
That's like basketball. So yeah. Anyway, good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Thanks, Rob.
Go live again. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll have a chat about all the floods and all that type of stuff tomorrow. So see you again in the morning, with a brew in hand, not a beer. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support.
Night,
thanks, guys.